I don't actually have a lazy eye. I wish I did. It would be funnier that way. But hey, you know, I've already disappointed you a little bit by letting you guys find that it wasn't real. But hey, here we are. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to the... How many people watching? Something in the upwards of 900?
966.
Nice. Well, thanks, guys, for coming here tonight. My name is Jan Rankowski. If you're here because you just heard of Parkour Dude 91 from some site and you have no idea what you're looking at, I'll try to break it down. But bear in mind that may be difficult because this is a sort of something you need to experience for yourself in order to understand it and, you know, why I did it and everything. Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is going to sound like a bunch of pretentious psychobabble. Like I'm trying to, you know, be a cool guy here. But bear with me because I'll try to at least let it make some sense. So, what the hell is this? What is Deagle Nation? What is Jace? What is Parkour Dude 91? Performance artist is probably the closest thing to what we did. The closest like label that you can apply to it. You know, we took the absolute worst parts of Mountain Dew culture and we created a Frankenstein-esque characters from them as a way of trying to make sense of this ridiculous world we live in and the stupid people that inhabit it. Nothing we came up with was fabricated. I think a lot of people are saying it's fake. I don't think they understand that if you're saying this is fake, if you're saying Jace is fake, then you don't understand it. Because trust me, this stuff is very real. It's too real. I wish it wasn't. But no, this stuff already existed. Jace already is a real person. He's probably your neighbor, you know. Not really, but not unless you live in a trailer park. But, you know, but we took things that already existed and exaggerated them. He was never fabricated. Jace was never fabricated. He was not a figment of my imagination, really, as much as he was a figment of the Xbox Corporation's imagination. Their ideal consumer, their wet dream, you know. And that isn't an anti-corporate message. It's
1,000 watching.
1,000 now? Nice. Yeah. But no, that's an anti-culture message, not an anti-corporate message. Jace is a parable, I guess, of what happens when you refuse to rise out of the filth that surrounds you. You keep drinking from this poisoned well. You bottle it. You put cool logos on it. You do skate tricks with it. And you tell your mom that she's a bitch. And then you buy $600 worth of anime swords with your dad's credit card with it when he's not looking. Because he doesn't respect your lifestyle choices. But, it's this extreme advertising, this disgusting pandering, the shitty jokes and memes, the affliction hoodies, the bad sitcom humor, the Ed Hardy steering wheels, the Facebook messages that people post around being like, oh, this is so cool. Jace was that. He was that. He was everything wrong with everything in one human being. And really more than that, he was a way to explore that and talk about it and be funny with it and make jokes on the computer. Oh, we're having so much fun on the computer, aren't we? Yeah, but it was fun. It really was, and I don't think this is art. People are probably gonna ask me if this is art. It's not. It's funny though, but it isn't art. Like pro wrestling, I guess people have compared it to pro wrestling, in that everyone sort of knew it was fake on some level. Like, you know, John Cena isn't really like a real human. I mean, we got this stupid John Cena poster in the background here. Oh, he fell. Rest in peace, John Cena. But people love it, and they keep watching anyway because, you know, even if it's fake. The intention was never to trick anyone, deceive anyone. You know, we're not sitting here being like, we're not getting off on the fact that we lied to you. Trust me, that's not really the point. But it's a means to an end, because it's the fact that people thought it was real is what separated it from the typical, you know, sketch humor, these characters and everything that you just see everywhere else, like South Park. You know what to expect when you turn on South Park because you know it's a cartoon. With Deagle Nation, it's South Park, but it's real. And that's what's crazy about it, because we weren't even aiming to be funny half the time. We were just aiming to give people something to look at and say, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I hate everything. This is why I laugh at everything, because this is fucking ridiculous. And the thing we really wanted to create more than anything was the magical feeling that you two have had, that you guys have had the last 2.5 years. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words here, because I'm not expecting 1,122 people to be watching.
Oh, we broke 10,000 total views.
Nice. Yeah, we got Tice with us here. He's gonna make an appearance soon. But yeah, but we wanted to create that magical experience you had in your head the last 2.5 years, where you would turn off the videos, you would sit down, you just take a long deep breath, and you think, that person is actually alive and real and is a voting adult in the state of Massachusetts. Like, that's a real person. Like, that's it. Because it's not you know, that's what we're going for, because that is true. It's just no one really realizes it because it's subtler. Jace is a much more ridiculous, exaggerated version of that, you know, to prove a point or something. I don't know. But, yeah, you don't really know what to expect with Deagle Nation. That's sort of why I found it a lot of fun. But, I guess the question is why I did it, and I think a lot of people take this as maybe a bigger thing than it actually was, I guess, in some ways. Because I think a lot of people are like, why'd you do this for years? Why'd you, oh, you did this, you did so much stuff, oh, how do you have a life? I mean, I really didn't do that much. Like, I spent like 8 to 10 hours a week, maybe, on average, just going on the internet and writing stupid shit. I mean, it wasn't really work for me. It wasn't, like, hard. It was fun, but I didn't consider it work. I didn't consider it difficult or anything, you know? If anyone's sitting here waiting for, like, funny stuff or entertaining stuff, that's gonna come. Don't worry. We're also gonna have a Skype call in. You can ask me your stupid questions. You can, you know, show me your dick on Skype. Don't do that, actually. It was funny when people did it. People, I was doing this whole thing where we're saying Jace is homophobic. Ooh, look at me. I'm being dubstepped. I'm trying to change my webcam. We were doing this thing where Jace was saying he's homophobic, and a lot of people called in and they showed their dicks on the Skype webcam to me to try to get a reaction. That just shows you, like, you know, how much, that was really fucking funny, though. I mean, that was really funny. That was good times. Dick Squad. Press 1 to respect Dick Squad for their service to our country. They made the ultimate sacrifice. But, yeah, we got a lot of people, you know, trolling us, I guess, you know. And I enjoy that because I think it means, like, everyone thinks, you know, Jace is funny, it's fun to fuck with, and that's sort of why I did it. The reason why I did this is because I thought it was criminal. It was criminally illegal under federal cosmic law that this didn't exist already. I mean, I follow people on the internet who are like Jace. If anyone knows who Christian Weston Chandler is, and what am I talking? Everyone here knows what that is, except for, like, the 300 people who are watching because they saw it on Jezebel, and they're like, oh, this guy's a serial killer. He's going to kill us all. He's an armed gamer-gator. Oh no. You know, doing that. That's funny, too, but it's kind of like that, you know, I guess, but in a really different way, and sort of with our own twist on it. But, yeah, I don't know. I did it because it was funny. It's the only reason. I did it because I found it personally amusing, you know. Not just funny, but, you know, it was interesting. It was a good way to spend my time. Not a good way, a terrible way, but you know how it is. Same thing, right? I mean, a lot of people, they do stupid shit with their spare time. You know, if you have free time, people will do, you know, they'll get fantasy sports leagues going. They'll play World of Warcraft. They'll build model train sets in their basement. They'll go and garden in their backyard. They'll go and play Farmville for 6 hours, and they'll spend like $3 grand on Farmville, and then like kill themselves or something. I don't know. I don't know what people do because I'm not a person, but I'm actually just a sentient pair of sunglasses, as you can tell here. But this is sort of just my version of that. This is what I do. I just make funny things. I guess I liked it. I don't know. It was fun. It was funny. And I regret nothing. I would do it again 1,000,000 times. The only thing I regret is that I had only 1 pair of sunglasses to give for my country. And I wish I could somehow, like, be reborn into a new body, like a fucking, like, Hindu shit or something like that, like, and just keep doing this and just keep doing this, like, forever. Like, keep being new people, like, get full plastic surgery and fake my own death or something. That'd be fun, right? That'd be funny. But, yeah, I did this because it was funny. That's really the only reason. It was, you know, it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the people out there who were watching, who would send in fan art and everything. That was great. I loved it. People who would call in and they would talk with Jace because the whole thing's like sort of meant to be interactive in a way, I guess. Because a lot of things, one of the things people are going to ask me about, how much is scripted and how much of it is ad-lib. Like pretty much 100% of it was ad-lib because it just sort of flows freely from my brain like a fucking fountain of madness. I'm pretty good at that now. I've had 2 years to practice it. I better be good at it, right? But yeah, no, I had a great time. I had a great time hanging out with all the people in the community who also thought it was funny. I had a great time reading all your posts. That was a fucking treat. Reading all your posts, especially the posts trying to make sure that it was real or trying to say it was fake. That was fun, man. I want to give a shout out to everyone. I want to give a shout out to Face Punch, K, KiwiFarms.com, Cow, everyone else, just anyone who thought I was funny on the computer. And he went on the computer and they wrote messages about me saying that I was funny. Or saying that they were going to kill me because I was horrible, which is also, that was also pretty funny. You know, I got to admit, during the first few months, I did take some pleasure in how mad people got because it was just like, wowza. not really because I was fucking with them or I wanted to make them mad, but like because when I read all these posts being like, you know, Jace is a terrible person, fuck this guy, I hate this guy, I'm enjoying those posts a lot because I'm thinking like, yeah, I know, that's what I'm fucking saying, dude. Yeah, exactly. I hate Jace. He's the worst dude ever, but you know, he's funny in a way too, because he sort of represents like the best and the worst, like this stupid fucking exaggerated extreme thing. What else? Look at the chat now.
They want to know about the car crash.
Oh, the car crash. Yeah, that's a good question. This is sort of what the stream is for, to answer these questions, because like it's fun to let speculation run rampant, and I'm sure it will even after I do this, because there's still people who think this is like I'm still Jace Conners somehow, which is awesome.
It's like the craziest
That's the best
part about all this.
thing. They can't see you. If you want to get in here, this is my buddy Tice. Hey guys.
You might know I'm the artist formerly known as Tice Andrews.
I already used that line.
Oh, you did?
I used it on an interview with BuzzFeed or something. I don't think they picked
shoot.
it up, but I don't think they printed that, so you can still use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Press 1 for Tice. Press 2 for me. Press 3 to kill
know,
yourself.
it wasn't Sam Hyde's arm or Brianna Wu's arm. I kind of wish I would have traded my ability to sit here if we could get Brianna Wu in the same room as Jan.
Yeah, no, she would follow a restraining order against the room that we're in, actually. What I want to do is I want to chop off Sam Hyde's arm and then like attach it to my arm like Liquid Snake, and I'll just become Sam Hyde.
And I'll do the same thing, but I'll use Brianna Wu's arm on
and then
my left arm, and I'll
be
take
locked
Ruben's
in
arm.
eternal struggle. Ruben,
I'll take
press
Ruben's
1
arm.
for Ruben. Fucking Ruben, man. Oh my god, he was like one of my favorite things that ever happened. I can't believe I stumbled on such a fucking gold mine completely by accident. I mean, the dude is like living comedy platinum. Gold doesn't even begin to describe it. If fucking autism was power, the dude would be a nuclear power plant. I mean, seriously, dude. Oh my god, I love Ruben so much. Press 1 for Ruben. Respect Ruben Barrett. That was great. I love that interview. Oh man. Look at all these ones.
I used to not believe in skeletons, but I think after all this, it would be almost impossible for me not to believe in skeletons.
Yeah, that's one thing that we didn't make up. He does actually think skeletons are real.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer to debunking all the myths about skeletons being within people.
Ugh. Yeah, the media.
But yeah, the car crash.
Oh, car crash. Yeah. Okay, we'll try to get back on top and keep a little bit composed here. Good question. So, I didn't crash my car on purpose for this. That would be a little bit much. I think you guys are really overestimating me, and trust me, it makes me blush every time that I read one of those. Every time I read people literally using phrases like the writers, like people literally used to, they thought I had a fucking Hollywood team of writers. It was just me and my friend dicking around for fun. Like it's literally, they thought, you know, this is Tom Stewart or something, or that I'm gonna be an Adult Swim. Oh, he was hired by Adult Swim.
my name will pop up on Adult Swim because they were hired by those.
But no, I didn't crash my car on purpose. I literally did. We were hanging out at my house, and I was driving him back, and I literally did actually get in an accidental car crash because the road was snowy, and I'm such a fucking lunatic that the first thing I think after almost dying is like, you know, this would make a really good video. You know,
we just stared at the Prius with like all of its windows smashed out from rolling twice, and the first thought that came to both of them, I was like, we should really use this to our advantage.
Yeah, when I said that, you were literally like, yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah. Like we both had it, you know, in our heads at the same moment, like Inception or something. But we just sort of random ad-libs, you know, a video making up this whole thing. I chose Brianna Wu actually later on to say that I was going to street race her. Originally, and you see in the video, I never even mentioned Brianna Wu's name because it was just sort of like, you know, I just sort of made it up on the spot. Say like, you know, oh, terrorists are going to kill me, help, you know, that whole thing. But Brianna Wu has been fun. Brianna Wu has been really fun. Restraining order. She actually did try to get a restraining order, I think, against Jace. I mean,
it's too bad that didn't pan out.
Yeah,
I'd really like in a record somewhere to say that there's a restraining order against Jace Conners, who doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's cool, right? No, she literally spent 2 days in court, at least 2, because it says like the hearing was scheduled. So she had to show up first at the courthouse, file a restraining order against this non-existent person, and then she had to get some sheriff try to deliver it to a person who didn't exist to summon him for like the summons. And then later on, she probably had to pay the sheriff about $50 or something, but that doesn't matter. I mean, she gets 15 grand a month, and her parents' trust fund, so that's nothing to her. I mean, meanwhile, I'm on food stamps, but hey, you know, crime doesn't pay, right? Crime doesn't pay.
Yeah, that's the real lesson we want to give to those children, is that crime doesn't pay, and you should not pursue a life of crime like me and my friend Jan here have been pursuing for so long.
Yeah, this is actually a parable against cyberbullying. I'm actually a modern-day Socrates, but if Socrates was white. It's actually what's happening for real.
Oh yeah, they want to know about Eli.
Eli
He's in Israel.
Oh, I don't know. I want to keep that purely speculative. I want you guys to turn that over in your heads forever, and never have an answer, because the real answer is actually boring. But I want you guys to think that he's actually in Israel, because that's funny. But
oh yeah, and Eli's not here.
I do want to mention one thing though, that you never saw his face in any of the Israel videos, so that could have been someone else who we happen to know that maybe lives in Israel. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just saying that to throw you off. I don't know. I think the mystique is part of this, really. I think that not knowing whether it's real, trying to figure it out, I think a lot of people had fun with that, you know. Had fun making these theories and debunking them and looking up evidence and, you know, this and that.
The blood in the video was real, and I also may or may not have shaved my head for the sole purpose of Tice we don't have him in a
we
don't have a last name. For Tice Andrews. Yeah. We didn't think that we would actually draw blood because we weren't actually going to use any of the weapons. However, the nunchucks broke mid-combat, and the metal wound up gashing my head. Yeah, he literally... We still have pictures from... I'm going to see if I can find them of him, like, this crazed smile. He's just smiling at the camera, blood all over his face and shit. I don't know if I still have them, whatever. I'll put them up on the site or something. It was well worth it, considering how... I didn't really feel it due to all the adrenaline I was pumping from being bludgeoned by my friends. with skateboards, with their finishing moves. Yeah. Nice. Oh, man. Someone said, is there any way to contact you guys outside of Deagle Nation? No. We do have a new website that's called www.wisdomgun.com, and that's going to be... hold on. I'm going to type that out here so you guys can see it and I can pimp my shitty shit. So they want to know where you got Bible Man. I don't think I know that one either. Got what? Bible Man? Oh, that was funny, actually. That was actually a present from my sister. She is kind of a nice little sense of humor. She wasn't really remotely involved in parkour, dude. She's actually a real human and does, like, actual things, like, in the world. But she sort of appreciates my sense of humor. She, like, at least for the Bible Man thing. She found that in some like thrift store or something, this like little Bible Man action figure, and she was like, "This is the funniest thing ever." So she gave it to me for a Christmas present like 3 years ago or something. And but Bible Man is actually a thing. Someone asked, "What about the toe wound? Was that real?" Yeah, that actually was a real thing. Someone asked, "Jace, put the sunglasses on." I think I'm ruining everyone's immersion here. People don't like it with the sunglasses off. I think they can see into my eyes. They see the devil behind my eyes. I'm staring into their soul, and I don't like it. I'm not sure how anal just happened. We were doing that feeling when yawn is hot. Thank you. A lot of people have said that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I deliberately made myself try to look like the fucking craziest dude possible. I mean, I had this stupid shit smeared all over my face. I had this hairstyle up to here and everything, but people were like, "Well, Jace is hot." I'm like, are they trolling? I don't know, but it's awesome. You're about to say something? Oh yeah. So when it came to the anal chest thing, that came up in we did writers meetings over Skype when we had time, and we were trying to figure out what we were going to call Tice's version of the Anarchist Cookbook, and we went over 30 something names, and finally we just decided that the word anal chest would work best. Yeah, because that's just the most ridiculous thing ever. And we were really concerned at the point that like no one would actually believe that someone could mess that up and actually say anal chest to be fully serious. Yeah, that was fun, dude. So someone said, "Did you pee for real? Are you asking me if the weed on the show is real?" I did a lot of things for real, man. I did a lot of things for fake too, but I'll answer that more in the Skype thing because I'm sure people have specific questions. What else? We're reading the chat here, so if you want to ask me a question, pop into the chat room on the stream and ask me. I'll be happy to answer. Someone asked, "How did you lose so much weight?" That wasn't even for the character. I was just doing it because I was tired of being fat as fuck. So, I mean, I just started, like, jogging, basically. That was about it. I just run a lot. I don't have any upper body strength because I never really weight lifted, but, like, I can probably run for, like, 4 miles. Well, I can do, like, atheist parkour for, like, hours. Fucking trick shot people. But, the skeletons is a good question because I don't know where that came from at all. And that was me, dude. That was okay. No, that makes more sense. I don't remember ever saying anything. I think Tyson would be really good with skeletons. No, I remember just knowing that it wound up being a really good idea. Yeah, we at a certain point, I don't know when, but we changed these characters a lot over time because these characters are ultimately not even real people. They're just like reflections of the culture around us and the shit we find funny or interesting. And after a while, we don't find the same thing funny or interesting anymore. Like. Jace has had like 6 different personalities. I mean, originally he was like this badass dude bro stoner dude, and then
that got boring, so I decided to make him into a YouTube streamer, and that was like last summer. That was great. The whole weekly live streams, and you know, we've been through a lot of different phases. And you know, the Wolfkin thing was a good example of that. We had him say he was a furry because we wanted to make fun of that. But with Tice's character, I came up with this idea of this weird, like, this person who was like completely obsessed with like 90s internet like aesthetic, like almost the best way I can describe Tice is he's living vaporwave. Like he's sentient vaporwave. I mean, he really is. He's like Jeff K, but like if Jeff K was like raised in a heroin junkie's trailer, you know, and like beaten all his life. He's like the worst dude ever. But we sort of adopted that for Tice, where we had him start spelling really badly and like doing the whole skeleton thing, because what we were really going for is like the feeling that you're reading like a GeoCities page that was like written by someone who's like completely out of their mind on drugs. And I think we accomplished that. Someone asked, is CIA Dude 420 real? No. You may know me as Deagle Dad 420 and CIA Dude 420. Those are both me. Some deception was necessary to, you know, maintain the ruse, but Deagle Dad was sort of something that I made up to get in with the community and basically just talk to people, because I didn't have any way to do that, because like on the Quickie forums you had to register an account, so I just like put in the first stupid thing that I thought of, and Deagle Dad was born. And this wasn't some like grand fucking, oh my god, the conspiracies are awesome about the Quickie forums or Kiwi forums or whatever you want to read them, but for anyone who doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about, there's this website called Kiwi Farms where they find crazy people on the internet and they post sites about them and their lives, and they're usually really funny. And there's all these awesome conspiracy theories about how I was working with the webmaster to create some fucking grand Illuminati New World Order to, like, I don't know, pimp his shit or something. But no, that was literally just something I did because I wanted to talk with people and sort of steer the discussion a little bit in the right direction in order to keep people, you know, in the ruse, but also to just talk with people mainly, I guess. You know, I had a voice with Jace, but Jace couldn't communicate with his community because he thought he was under the delusion that they were all like him. They were all literally Call of Duty fans who were like fucking, you know, chugging dew 24/7, IVing themselves, drip feeding fucking Mountain Dew. So he couldn't do that, but I needed to create a persona that could do that, and I didn't really make up anything. I think for someone said, "Who is Digimon Dude 420?" That's actually that's a totally different person. I did create the Deagle Dad 420 name like to make it similar to his, so that people would think that, because that would make him think that would hopefully make everyone think that Deagle Dad was Digimon Dude, and Digimon Dude is already established as this internet troll guy. So, I mean, I know Digimon Dude. I had friends on Facebook for a while, and we sort of talked about it. He was fine with it. He thought the whole thing was fucking hilarious. So I had his like permission to steal his identity on the internet or whatever. Someone said, "Who is Gail?" No, that was literally my mom. Like, I'm not kidding. That was literally my mom. I got my mom to act.
When it comes to sped chicks, I can't say I ever had sex with a sped chick.
These questions, I love these questions.
However, I don't think I would in the end. Maybe if I turned completely into Tice, that would definitely happen. And then someone also asked a while ago, like, how we never broke character. And I used to hate when actors would say that they kind of like became their character, because that sounded really cliche and dumb.
That's true though.
However, as I got in a car before the car crash was sparked the apocalypse. Yeah. We were in another car crash where we were T-boned by a pedo van. This was This was a horrifying experience for Jan, but a very great experience for me.
Yeah, this is have you guys seen the fucking, I don't know if this circulated enough, but there's a picture of like a wrecked Toyota Corolla that I posted and said that it was Jace's street racing car. That was actually my car, and it actually did get.
Yeah, we actually were T-boned.
No, we did actually get like nearly die like twice in a car accident, and then use it to pimp this stupid bullshit. But this is a funny story. I want everyone to hear this. It's funny.
The best part was the second best part was this was right after we had made a parkour dude video at a McDonald's. But after getting T-boned by this white van and we're creating off, and I see the white van just hitting a snow.
What's going on? He was talking about this. You probably stopped from the top because they probably didn't hear it.
So we get T-boned by the white van, and we're careening to the side, and the white van gets air, and the only thought that's running through my head is in Tice's voice that, wow, this is fucking sick.
Yeah, no, my friend Tice here, he's you may know him as Robert. He's done some work for ND. You've probably seen him in one of the videos. You'll know which one. I can't confirm or deny any rumors, of course, though. You know, but why don't we move this here? This is getting too much of me, not enough of you. Yeah, no, I guess.
Oh no, that was not Team Gamer Food Attack. We were pausing the stream so we could talk to Gail.
Yeah, no, Gail came in and asked me a question about something unrelated, and I had to answer. That was not like we're not being hacked or something, you know.
I wish we were. That'd make this really
because then people would go up with their theories of like, wait, what if he was still Jace the whole time? Whoa! You know,
Tyson just got back together just so they could trick everyone to leaving them alone, so they could sell weed.
Yeah, so they could sell weed in peace. Yeah. Someone asked, refresh the page. Someone asked, was Team Wisdom Gun is spelled wrong on the stream? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it is. Wow, I'm a fucking idiot. I misspelled the name of my own brand that I'm trying to launch. And then, God damn it. Okay, I just been sending you guys to the wrong website for like 20 minutes. Sorry.
Gamer Food was not in on this.
No, they were like, there's a very, very small amount of people who are in on this. Basically, the only people who are in on it,
me,
in any sense.
You, Eli.
But those are all actors. I'm talking in terms of internet presence. The only people who are in on it are me and Deagle Dad 420 and CIA Dude 420, who are also me. So the only people who are in on it is me. Sorry. Everyone else played the role of an unwitting actor, really. And, you know, a lot of them were really good sports about it. I think, hopefully I entertained them over the years. I had a lot of great fun doing improv and those little calls where people would call me up and they'd try to, like, troll Jace by making up something about, like, Commander, you know, the Muslims are going to go kill you, and then I just run with it. You know, those are fun.
They've been asking for, like, 2 minutes straight if you recorded the Ruben video on your end.
Oh, yeah, no, I still have that. Sorry. I literally did get an actual concussion from the car crash, so it's been a bit weird here. I don't know if you can see the little bags under my eyes. I haven't had very good sleep lately, but, so, yeah, shit's been a little bit cray. My production schedule for Parkour Dude has sort of not been all that awesome the last, like, month or two, you know. But, so the Ruben video never got out, but I do have it on my end, and I'm going to definitely post that. So he can sue me for illegally recording the conversation that he himself recorded and then published.
Oh, people want to buy the Me Gusta shirt.
Oh, if people actually want to buy shit, yeah, sure. I don't know why you'd want to send money to this, but if I don't know. Maybe we should start a poll. I think you can do that. I have a lot of questions, but I'm not sure. I guess I want to ask you guys.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, no.
What?
Jan never drank my vomit.
Yeah, no,
all the like disgusting pictures of like the trail Tice left were carefully orchestrated, as if like the CIA were trying to blackmail someone.
We'll get back to that other point later, but yeah.
Yeah, that was just us making the vomit look gross.
Yeah, no, the vomit was I'm trying to remember what we mixed together. It was salsa and like 6 other things. I know we used soy sauce,
Mountain Dew. Oh yeah,
it wasn't Mountain Dew. It was soy sauce, salsa, Mountain Dew, and some other thing for texture. But we made fake vomit. I didn't actually drink vomit. No, that wasn't real. No. Someone said, "Are you going to record and upload the stream?" Yeah, I'm recording on my end. I hope someone else is recording it too, because I'm really fucking lazy, and you know, I'm sure one of the bazillion people who are watching this are currently recording it. Someone said, "How many penises did you see on Skype?" I would say somewhere between 5 and 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I only had the honor of seeing 2 of the honor of your honorable penises on this.
Someone asked, "Do you feel embarrassed or honored being compared to Andy Kaufman?" Why would it be embarrassed? Andy was funny. Andy was funny, dude. He ain't dead though. He's like Tupac. He's still alive.
Yeah.
You know, actually, Playboy.
Well, we're pretty sure that he's the reincarnation of Andy Kaufman because, you know, Buddhism and all that stuff.
Yeah, something like that. People are okay, I wanted to get back on the track of merch because I did actually want to sell, like, merch, like, not to make money, but, like, because literally I've been bombarded with fucking requests to get a Deagle Nation, like, a shirt with the logo on it and a bunch of other stupid shit that I wanted to sell or whatever so people could have them and, like, laugh at them or whatever. I don't know. But we never got around to that because it was never really a priority for me to make money, and I guess I was pretty lazy about that. But and I don't know if anyone would still buy them, so I don't know. I guess we'll do them if people want them or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we make a
poll? Yeah, I don't know. Poll. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do that. So I'm really bad with
Can we make a
straw poll?
Yeah.
Yeah, straw poll sucks though. I wanna do it on here if possible because I notice when I make straw polls that no one clicks on them. Thank you for your patience. We're gonna make a little poll here as soon as Ustream decides to, do its thing, work. Thanks everyone for coming here tonight. Thanks everyone for watching this, even though it hasn't been all that funny yet. It will be. I don't know. We're gonna have calls soon. Hopefully this will give you some insight into the whole thing, or put some rumors to rest, and hopefully give some new rumors life. I want the rumors to be about me to continue, and I want them to be as ridiculous as possible. So just keep posting, just keep going. Like I don't care what you say, just do it, and make sure you have my name on it, and make sure it's completely fucking insane, because I love those more than anything in my life, and they're the greatest. And especially the ones about how I'm a Gamergate terrorist and I'm gonna go kill everyone, or that whatever. Those are fun. Or that I'm actually still Jace Conners, or that I'm say anything you want, but please keep those happening because they're awesome. The rumors. I wanna confirm all possible rumors that I can, because those are more funny and entertaining to me than the truth. Yeah, I don't know how to make a fucking poll. The poll I was gonna make was basically like, would you spend money on stupid shit with Deagle Nation written on it? And the reason I'm asking that is basically like, should I go through the effort? I guess I'll do it later.
Well, if anybody feels really generous, you could make a poll for us.
That's actually a pretty funny idea.
And best
people are asking me how I threw up. I didn't. I literally never vomited. If you'll notice, all of that stuff was off screen. You never saw it. The only time you saw vomit was when I did the puke bucket, and that was done ahead of time. I just had a big bucket, and I filled it with a bunch of things that like vaguely resemble vomit after I mix them all together. But I just got really good at mimicking the noise. It was like that. I mean, I can do it on command now. It's really easy. I can do puke noises anytime I want. It's my superpower. It's like dragon shouts for autism. Yeah, so about merch, I guess I want to answer some questions about donation money. People are asking what to do with your money. Oh no.
What do I do with the money I don't have? I need to give it to you.
Yeah, so the donation thing, I guess I want to clear that up. Because I don't want people thinking that I somehow did this for money or something, or whatever. Like, money was like the last thing I was thinking of. But we did the donation thing basically for Eli's Xbox as like a storyline thing, like because we literally do write these like as if they're WWE plot lines. Like I'm not fucking kidding. We plan this shit out. Like we'll have writers meetings, and I think I have some of them recorded. I don't know, maybe I'll show you some. But
it's insane just thinking about the effort that would go into plot lines.
Yeah,
I remember in summer. The
most recent this summer. That was when Apocalypse happened.
We were planning the next big thing.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what that was because we never got.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'd say our proudest moment with the plot lines was probably the ending of Apocalypse, because that was like everything came together in this crazy Tarantino thing.
And
but
it was looking absolutely horrible the way it was going to turn out, because we stopped receiving videos, we stopped receiving anything from
our actor, our field agent,
we somehow pulled it off until we started actually getting videos again.
Yeah. Donations. I just want to wrap that up quick. We did actually spend the donations on really stupid shit, like because basically people said the thing I said was like, send us money and here's what we're gonna use it on. We're gonna use it on camera equipment. That's how we got the GoPro. We're gonna use it on missions, which is basically we're gonna fund Operation Woopocalypse, the whole Canada thing, which we did actually do that, and the videos of those are gonna be coming. So, and we're gonna fund what else? I think it was like server costs or something, but I think we're gonna do that now to fund the server costs for wisdomgun.com.
Leftover props.
Props though, I did buy a bunch of props. I got like $120. I want to show you guys something very funny. Hold on. Or are they asking to see props?
Yeah, they just want to see props.
Oh yeah, let's give them all the props. I want to show.
All right, let's just grab bins of props.
We got so many. Oh, is this Mountain Dew?
Oh, we have to.
Where the fucking?
This is Jace's What?
Yeah, right. That's only one of them. Where's the other one?
This is insane.
Yeah, those are from Amazon. Where the fuck is the other one?
Alright, I'll go.
Yeah, just let's get all the props. Let's get.
Alright.
I got the bins here. This is all props. This is a prop. Yeah, I don't know.
Did we ever use this?
Yeah, I think that was Eli's katana.
Yeah, we do have a bunch of props here, and we'll show you guys. But one thing, do you have the other ear? Here, give me it.
Oh, yeah.
One thing that I never got to show, and I'm actually really sad because this would have been really funny as hell to show it. I guess this wouldn't be a surprise anymore if I did it because everyone knows it's fake now. But we said that Jace became a wolfkin, which is his own narcissistic made-up thing that just means furry. And I just want to show you guys how I spent $10 of your donation money. Literally bought these from Amazon for props. I bought a bunch of other shit. I got this John Cena poster because we said that he used a John Cena poster to cover up a hole in his wall or something, and we never actually had the poster, so people were like, "What?" But we bought a bunch of shit like that with your money, with your cool money.
Eli the whole time.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
yeah, why not?
Yeah,
yes.
We'll go with whatever now.
Yeah.
One prop I don't have on me because I wasn't thinking when I came over was when the field agents went to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I gave one of them $50 to pick me up Canadian souvenirs, and he came back with $50 worth of Doritos.
Is that actually true?
Yeah, limited edition Doritos. And next
Holy
week
shit.
I was going to film a Tice video of doing a taste test of a sampling of gourmet Doritos. However, it's all done.
Someone asked, was your phone number and address real? No. No, that was completely fake. I want to explain that, though, because that's kind of important. I do have a Google Voice number, though, set up for Jace, and you can actually call that, and that will actually ring on my phone. And that's how I did all the fake phone calls and everything. It's just Google Voice. Anyone can use that. What else? The address. That was funny. You know, I never actually picked the name Jace Conners. That wasn't even me. That was sort of done by the trolls. It was very, very early on. I think it was summer or something that I'm pretty sure it was Team Gamerfood who doxed Jace, and by that I mean
looked up the name Jace in the internet,
and then they just posted the first result. They literally did no research. So like, if anyone took the effort to look into that, they would have found that 44th Street, North Brookfield, Massachusetts, which is supposedly where he lives, was actually an apartment that was rented by a guy named Jace Conners, who is like 40 years old and moved out of that apartment in like 2006. So I don't know, you know, no one really did very good research, but that's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not making fun of you guys because it gave me more credibility. You know?
Yeah. And we didn't have to do any work. We didn't have to like call up random Jace Conners like, hey, I'm doing crazy online things. Do you want to receive crazy stuff in the mail and get insane phone calls?
Yeah, and the best part about that is all the shit that you people inevitably mailed to him was just sent returned to sender because Jace Conners moved out. There's no one there by that name, so they wouldn't have even delivered it. Like no one actually got harassed. Basically, this is the moral good ending. This is the good guy ending.
We never ruined someone's life.
We never doxed or swatted anyone. As far we didn't dox or swat Jace Conners anyway, but Jace Conners, no, I didn't even pick the name Conners. Someone else picked it, and I was like, yeah, I'll just run with it. You know, why not? We did actually go to North Brookfield though to film videos. You saw the videos of me doing parkour there because I live like a few hours away. But I drove down there and made a few videos there, and it's just like really weird. It's like really sleepy, like Christian retirement place where like everyone there is like over 60. There's just weird war veterans sitting around drinking beer. Nothing happens there. It's crazy. So it's like the perfect community that Jace actually could have been raised in. You know, it's like it's a super religious fundamentalist, like rural, like right wing. You know, so I consider that canon. I consider that Jace still lives there.
Oh, what are your real opinions of Gamergate?
Oh, that's a trick question.
So,
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a trick question.
I'm going to have to plead the fifth.
Yeah.
The mice. Okay. I can truthfully say my hand on the Bible, I did not commit genocide on mice.
Yeah.
Utilizing tactical matchbox cars or by just pelting them at walls. We were planning on buying a bunch of mice and then getting a bunch of tinfoil and then getting a bunch of overturned pots and then just destroy a room. And then just film it.
We're gonna put tinfoil on all the walls. We're gonna put like some random plants up, and then like, or just empty pots, and then claim that we're growing weed or something because we were saying that Jace and Tice were drug dealers, and then we're gonna have this like fake grow room with all these mice running around in it.
And then we're just gonna return the mice. However, the only thing that stopped us from this insane plot was we couldn't find someone that would sell us mice and then let us return the mice.
Yeah, because we didn't actually want to waste money on mice or keep the mice, you know.
Yeah, because we would just wind up killing them on accident.
Someone asked, do you really smoke weed / have autism? I do actually actually have the Spurgers. I've honed it into a weaponized form of autism. Like I've honed my spirit crystals, and but no, I literally do actually have autism, and I was born with elite Spurgen, and as you can see, I've made the fucking most of it. Because you can't fake that. That's something you can't fake. But you'll see me on the news, like playground case, autistic boy kicked off playground. Because I was getting snarky to the teachers. I was getting snappy to the teachers, and they didn't like it, and they tried to kick me off. That was funny. But do you smoke weed? That's another question. No, that was all fake. If you guys notice, you never saw me like actually roll them or anything and then smoke them. Like I had a bag of oregano that I had. That I would hold up to the camera and be like, yeah, this is totally weed, guys. And then I would go off screen and roll a joint, which was actually literally tobacco, and then smoke it. So if people are asking me if the weed on the show was real, then the answer is
no. We may have accidentally misled you by saying I stole $20 of weed. I stole about like 50 cents of oregano.
Yeah, same thing though, right? What else? Were you really going to go to PAX and rap battle Priyana Wu? I wish. No, we didn't actually have any plans of like driving to her house or street racing or anything, but we'll get into the whole Gamergate thing later. Save the Gamergate questions for later.
Do we keep in
Nation domain hacked? No, no. It wasn't. No, you'll find that most of the things that aren't done. Guys, it's the stream went down for 5 seconds. Fucking chill. Come on. Dude, it's my this happens all the time. It's not the end of the world. Refresh the page. It'll be back up.
What about Kyle?
Kyle, he was an actor, like Eli or Tice. He was a pretty funny dude. He let me stay at his house, and I made a few videos when I was staying at his house. I don't know if he wants me like blowing up his spot of like his name and everything, but yeah, he's a pretty funny dude. Press 1 for Kyle. And we had a lot more planned for Kyle. We were gonna do all this stuff about like saying he was everyone should stop driving cars because they pollute the environment, and that's tantamount to terrorism against Mother Gaia. We said that his cat was going to be vegan or something like that. We're going to do all this stupid bullshit. Someone asked, do you own any guns IRL? No. No, we don't.
I know there's a defective one in my basement.
Oh, do you actually have a shitty fake broken gun?
Yeah, it's a broken shotgun. If I try to pull the trigger, it'd blow up. But I could pull a trigger and blow myself up with it.
That's good.
So
yeah.
We always got a backup plan.
Wow, we're getting a lot of
Where's Eli?
Eli's dead.
Yeah. Working, I think, actually.
No, he's dead, dude.
Well, yeah, he got killed at work.
Yeah.
Never seen him again.
Was his cat really vegan?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
As long as you believe it, it's true.
Yes. What was the biggest attempt someone made to troll any of you guys in real life? No one trolled us in real life.
Yeah.
No one even came close, dude.
Yeah.
No.
I think the closest thing that ever happened to me ever getting suspenseful or riled up was after I posted the Tice the Slayer video where I hinted to going to murder my father and go out of state.
Yeah.
I went on the Kiwi forums and there was an insane amount of people like, we have to call the police, and I was worried that there were going to be like SWAT teams like I was okay. Part of me was scared, and part of me was very hopeful that like highways would be shut down to like prevent Tice from like committing genocide.
Like literally, like yeah.
But sadly, that never happened.
Shut down the country. Shut it all down. They found out. We gotta get some stream moderators in here.
Did you ever get a DUI?
No, that was all fake. I mean, yeah, like a lot of you guys are asking stuff like, "Is this real?" I mean, generally, if you don't know the answer, assume that I completely manufactured it. You can't trust any word out of my mouth. That's the first lesson of Yana Kowski.
What's Hehe Productions?
Hehe Productions?
Yeah, they're asking if the Israel videos were produced by Hehe Productions.
I don't know what that is. We're gonna make Flyaway Now moderator. I'm looking through names of people that I know here. I can make them moderators. Oh, we're gonna make. Who else are we gonna make moderators? Is that actually Internet Aristocrat in here? Oh, that'd be funny. Thanks for having me on your show. If that's you, we're gonna make Ivan Komarov.
Would
Jackie
you
Chan,
ever buy a
Rider.
gun? Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It might be fun for a little bit. We got press 1 to respect our moderators, Intro Man, Ivan Komarov, Jackie Chan. Ivan Komarov was really funny and he made me laugh with his trolling of Jace. That was that was amusing.
I can't actually read any of
yeah,
the
no,
questions.
this is literally going too fast to read it. Like I'm not kidding. I want to show you guys how fast this chat is going, so everyone is like, oh, wait, I guess I don't have to show you guys because you're in the fucking chat, right? Nice.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
Don't worry, we're thinking. MC thing. Okay, that one's gone.
Yeah, this is literally so many people.
Did
in the
you
chat
smash
that I
your
can't read.
LCD monitor on purpose?
No, that was actually accidental, but that was a happy coincidence. I did throw the microphone, but I didn't realize how hard I threw it, and I did actually break my fucking monitor. I had to buy a new one for like $200, but it's worth it because this thing is like massive. Like, I mean, holy shit. Because look, I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't, but this is a really, really, really big screen, and it's really cool. Because then I can feel like I'm actually an elite mercenary and I'm shooting people. Look, you're taking shrooms right now.
Do we have the John Cena doll on?
Yeah, we have that somewhere. I think that's in a bin somewhere.
Oh yeah, I got it right here actually.
We got.
We're about to see the only real American in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, can I present to you John Cena?
I want to make a body pillow of John Cena, custom body pillow.
I think
I'm cuddling.
Deep down we all do. Yeah, they can see that.
The poster's too big for me to cuddle my body pillow. But I'll have to. He has to lose some fucking weight.
Okay, we already explained the car crash.
Yes. Did you use Mac from Always Sunny as inspiration? I've never seen Always Sunny. I saw it like one episode actually. No, I think at Kyle's, but I barely understand that show or why people keep making that connection or comparison. I don't really get it, but you know, hey, whatever.
Artsco has cheap custom body pillows.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, we found
Hey guys, I think we know what we're gonna spend our next donation money on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Start giving us donations. We will make a fleet.
We're gonna make a sex tape with John Cena body pillow. Yeah.
That'll come next. We'll make about 50 John Cena body pillows and make the best sex tape of 2015.
Please give Little Cena a kiss. I can't do that without my sunglasses on. Come on. There we go.
Okay, so how much of this was from our imaginations, and how much was from real people?
Oh,
Tice Andrews. Well, it's kind of difficult because in the beginning, Jan said that it was taking like the worst things about the real world people and then combining it with everything we could possibly think of to exaggerate it. When Tice began, he was like 90% real people, which I have interacted with in my life, which were just horrible people. As we progressed, none of them had sex with sped kids, though. I can say that.
You
about
sure?
Them. No, actually.
Yeah, I would say don't say
depends.
that.
It depends on if
that's
you,
on record. If you say that.
Technically, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I should actually go close that window. It's gonna get cold in here.
As it progressed,
colder than the streets.
As it progressed, however, I feel like Tice got less and less like real people and more like whatever the heck we could think of and pass off as real.
Yeah, I mean, I think all our characters changed a lot throughout the course of this, like, really changed.
Was Trapped involved? Who's Trapped?
Oh, no, he's the dude from MDE. He's one of their editors. No, he wasn't involved.
No.
No, there'll be a credits screen that's going to roll at the end of this, and you'll see, I list everyone who was in on it, and you'll answer all those questions there.
So did we ever have to deal with the police? Because I know I never spoke to a cop when it wasn't, unless it had something to do with like a cop point or something like, hey, you're a bunch of young-looking males. Are you drunk? No.
Yeah. No, we never got talked to by the cops. They didn't call or anything. People apparently really enjoyed the idea of calling up the North Brookfield Police Department and trying to get me or not me, but trying to get Jace, arrested for his DUI or something because they thought Jace was gonna go and do something crazy. But I think the police looked and saw that Jace Conners didn't live there, and and then they looked and Googled and they saw that the Jace Conners in the video looked nothing like the person who was claiming to live there. And then they realized that it was obviously a joke and they were just sort of like, fuck these guys, who cares? And then
But what I love is that there's people who actually did call the police and they said things like, yeah, no, he is actually mentally ill.
There's a real person. There's a real drunk person on the road right now. He has a gun. What?
Yeah, no, like the police were like, they didn't say that it was bullshit, although I'm positive they knew because they never attempted to investigate it. No one did. I never got a restraining order. I never got police attention because I think everyone involved in any law enforcement realized, like, this is so stupid. I'm not going to waste my time with this, you know. But no, but I press want to respect the North Brookfield Police Department
for not killing us,
for not killing us,
for not murdering us in our sleep,
for not saying like, hey, yeah, no, that guy doesn't even live here and blowing it. Press want to respect the North Brookfield Police Department for helping the ruse.
So I don't know how we managed to not break character because I swear there's so many times that that should have happened. Like being literally stroked out by Jan, I feel like I might have been it might have been understandable if I broke character then.
Yeah,
but I think. The only time I came close to breaking character was on the first Cooking with Tice segment. When we took all that stuff and blended. It turned out that there was like old, like decomposing paper that Gail had made.
Yeah, because my mom's actually a paper maker in real life. She makes paper. If anyone wants to go and buy some like custom handmade Japanese paper, they should go to her Etsy shop, Gail Fitzpatrick. And I'm not doxing her. That's already known. So whatever. But so she still had paper like shit in the blender, and he literally just like drank pulp.
And so
like he drank pulp.
But that would have been fine because when it tasted, however, it had started to rot over time when we did this.
Yeah, no, that was disgusting.
It smelled like it smelled like cat urine.
Yeah, it was
not even kidding. Like the closest thing to describe it smelled like cat urine, and it tasted worse than that smell. And I came really close to throwing up all over Jan, which, granted, would have made a very great video part. However, I almost completely lost it.
We got a few pretty good questions here. I want to try to answer them. This Oreo Boris says, guys, I just want to let you know that this is the greatest day of my life ever since the birth of my daughter. Press one to respect this dude. No, I'm seriously, I love it that so many people get so much enjoyment out of this. I mean, I just started this as a thing that I thought was funny, but it's really great to know that other people are enjoying it too. Jace, are you going to continue doing Jace Conners videos? Yes.
What was the most insane thing you attempted to do as Jason Tice?
Flyway says, I'm glad TR was written the way it was up to the point someone else was also ghostwriting it. Yeah, I want to respond to that actually because I did write all of Tiberius Rising, but no one else ghost wrote it. Like the chapters that turned out to be actually well written and coherent were actually just me writing normally. Like I do actually write fiction and shit in my spare time as like one of my other hobbies. And you might see in a year or two that a novel comes out, a sci-fi novel may or may not come out with my name on it that you guys will probably think is gay and not read because it won't be funny. But no, that was actually me. I mean, I am actually sort of a writer guy, I guess.
Did our IRL friends know? It would be almost impossible for any of our friends in real life to not know about this.
Yeah,
the only problem that came from that is people like to talk and say words.
Yeah, so we had to tell everyone, like, shut the fuck up. We had to act like the mafia, like, don't tell anyone. Like,
It wasn't until, like, today that I heard people, like going on and on and on and on about this because every time they'd open their mouths, we'd like grill them for like 20 minutes. Like, no, you can't say that. That person doesn't know anything about this. You can't say nothing. Just because when you were in front of,
did you ever find yourself acting as Jace Conners when you weren't in front of the camera computer screen? No, but I did occasionally when I was really bored. I would think like, what am I gonna do next for Jace? Or I'd come up with ideas for Jace. I never like became the character or something like the Joker. No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, I can't say I got that far, but I can definitely say that every now and again, just thoughts would come in that would definitely be Tice thoughts, and they would be horrifying. And if Jan was ever in the room, he would know for a fact because I just immediately jerk around.
This is Robert has some interesting things going on in his brain. That's why he's my friend. He's an interesting fellow. Did you actually troll Sacred Fox to Arkansas? Yeah, some retard. I
sure hope so. Like, I hope that wasn't fake.
No, that was true. Like, he literally was like, "No, I drove to Arkansas to fight you." Like, some guy from K was like really try-harding the shit out of me in summer of 2013 or 12. No, it was 2013.
Yeah, no, it was 13.
And he literally drove to Arkansas because I said I was going to meet him in Arkansas and fight him or something.
To maintain character during meme zone.
Someone asked, so what about the stuff on DeviantArt? I don't know what you're talking about. I had a profile on DeviantArt that I set up in like a year ago, but I also claimed that I had a DeviantArt account from like 2006, and
I also didn't provide any proof of that, so I don't know. Put 2 and 2 together. That was sort of just made up to make his backstory look more credible and stuff. All right, so this is getting kind of boring, I guess. This whole question. So we're gonna move on to the next segment of the show, and I want everyone to press 1 for my mom. Press 1 for Gail. Press 1 for my mom. I'm gonna go.
If it wasn't for Gail, this entire show would never have come to us, and we'd all be a little less happy. And
well, that's not really true, but it's true enough.
And 1,200 people would not have signed away hours of their life to stare at
wonderful hours, wonderful hours.
All right, so let's go get.
Yeah, let's go get. Okay. I'll let him run that errand. Wow, Chet is moving really fast. I need to find some questions here. But yeah, we're gonna see my mommy. My mommy's gonna be on the computer. Oh yay. We're calling her to the High Court of Deagle Nation. Her presence is requested. Wowza. People kept asking when my connection is with MDE. I've ghostwritten a ton of their shit before, but I've only appeared in 1 or 2 videos, and you guys, I'm sure you know which videos they were by now. You can see me in Ideas Man, I think one other. Press 1 for my mom! Here, you can take the, I don't know if you can find a chair, Robert.
Seat.
Yeah. All right.
Just like the regular seat.
We don't have, this is the full cast, I guess, the full ensemble of Deagle Nation.
Yeah, it's too bad if
there goes my career.
Yeah, right?
If Eli wasn't dead, we'd be able to have him lovingly draped around us.
Yeah, yeah. Someone said, make him say young. We need to have you say young man. Come on. Someone asked in chat.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just
young man.
She does it so well. Oh, great. Everyone press 1 to respect my mom. Look at all those ones. Press 1 for my mom.
I love the ones. That's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah. But I'm sure everyone has questions for my mommy, so.
I wanted to say something to all the people.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Because the best fun for me was all of you who created art, dealt with videos, music, all that stuff that came in, because it was just like the whole circle going around and around. It became a community kind of very fun thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is actually an artist. She makes paper. I know I've said this before, but
That's true.
She also does paintings and stuff, and she's really talented in everything. And she helped me with my incredible, ridiculous artist project. So I'm gonna help her with hers. Go and buy some of her art or something. You can find her on Etsy. Type in Gail Fitzpatrick. Buy some of her paper and I don't know, write a suicide note with it or something. I don't know. Do something.
And then send it to us. We need a copy.
We need coffee for court. But no, she's used to this by now. Yeah, she's used to me being in my sense of humor and everything. And
it was a good run.
Did you
What?
look at all this? I like your Japanese paper art. Someone said.
Oh well, thank you.
See, you already got new customers.
What's my opinion on Brianna Wood?
Dem eyebrows. Do you live with your mom on food stamps, bro? Yeah, I literally do. That's not
We're not
fake.
kidding about that.
I literally live with my mom on food stamps. I do live in an apartment, but right now I moved back in with her
What
to
did I
recover from my brain
personally
injury.
do with the whole thing? Not much.
Yeah, no, she wasn't really involved much. I mean, she
No.
wasn't even.
I'd come on every now and then if asked, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we never planned for her to be majorly involved, but
No,
she did have a few bit pieces that really helped.
Yeah.
Does she smoke weed? These people. This paper stuff is amazing. Love you guys. Gail, you are one of my favorite characters.
Oh,
that's great.
thanks.
Oh, that's great. She was, though. She was a really good actor. Yeah. How do we know she's not Makarov? Oh, do you remember the time you came in and I was shooting a gun at you and yelling? Oh, no, Makarov.
That was awesome.
That was good.
We still haven't
Because I didn't expect that one.
We're just going on the shadow of the doubt that she might not be.
Yeah, totally. Hug your mom, please. We're gonna hug my mommy on the stream. I'm a 20-year-old adult, and I'm hugging my mommy on the internet on the computer to make people laugh.
Village Terrace, what is this?
People are spamming.
Oh, okay.
The Scientologist bit was really well done. Yeah, people loved your thing on Christ Zone, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That
Gail,
was kind of weird.
Gail, what is your favorite firearm?
Would the Glock be a good one? Because like,
see, you have no idea how many fans you just earned. You have no idea. They're gonna start following you now. You just earned $500 in paper sales because you said the word Glock. That's the only reason.
That's a pretty good gun, right?
Yeah.
No.
That you just gained 500 fans and like
Oh my
500
God.
enemies.
The Christ stream stuff written or say it off the top. That's totally off the hill.
Yeah, no, she can be just as crazy as me when she wants with the ad libbing and everything, you know.
What was my initial reaction to the whole thing when it got popular? I thought it was great. This is Parkour Dude 91 is one of Jan's had characters that have been pretty amazing. Can I tell them about Safety Kid?
Oh yeah, that's already known.
Okay,
Whatever.
any 8-year-old that dresses in bubble wrap with a helmet on and lists citations to the neighbors on Halloween night instead of collecting candy. I mean, you just got to go with it.
I did this thing similar to Jace, but when I was literally like 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, when I lived in a different town, and I pretended to be a paranoid OCD OSHA workplace safety inspector, and I would go up to people's houses on Halloween and do workplace safety inspections on their houses.
Dressed fully in bubble wrap.
Literally, I would wrap my entire body in bubble wrap. I would give them safety citations and give them citations. So
the best part was occasionally you'd get people, grown adults, saying to a child in bubble wrap, but okay, I was going to clean those leaves up tomorrow.
Yeah,
and I
like
think,
actual
this
adults.
is a child in bubble wrap. Why are you even doing this?
Yeah, but as you can see, I've been doing this for a long time.
It's new special division.
Can you use Gail's paper as rolling paper? You buy it and find out. Buy some. Does this mean your mom's a weeb? I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
How does it feel to have a son this rad?
It's fun. It's just fun.
Oh, well, let's scroll down and see if there's new messages.
See if there's any other stuff. Then I'm going to let you guys get back to... Are
Glock,
you going to have phone calls or something?
Glock Gale, the fastest gun in Detroit.
I like that one.
Jan, you might be autistic. Might? Dude, oh
You
no,
think?
that's medically certified, dude. I literally do have autism. Yeah.
I say it's never wrapped in bubble wrap. That would have been awesome.
I was wrapped in tinfoil.
Were you?
Yeah, at one point, yeah.
So we just gotta get a tinfoil type bubble wrap, and we'll just wrap you in that.
When she told you to get offline, was it actually real? No.
Oh, God, no.
Gail, would you adopt me? Oh my God, there are like 5 messages. Oh my God, can I adopt you as my new mom? Oh my God, someone from Cal wants you to sell props on eBay. I will if people actually want me to for some reason. I can see where Jan get his good looks. Was she fully accepting of your messy room? Gail, have you accepted Jesus?
Thank you.
Wow, that's great. That is great.
Have we found him? That's a big question. He was last seen
good.
behind the couch.
Yeah. Gail, what is the craziest thing you have ever had to say for these videos?
Oh, that's hard.
Hmm.
I think that whole religion one was a tough call.
About the Christ Zone?
Yeah, that was hard. I had to think about that.
That was all at Christ Zone?
That was totally ad-libbed, and I had to be thinking while I was doing that.
So the stuff about the forgotten Bible and the stuff about food turning you gay, that was all her. She's
tough.
She is actually a professional artist and like a totally functioning human, but she can be funny when she wants to. It sort of runs in the family. It's Irish humor, you know?
It is. Black Irish humor.
Did you have a good laugh over Ruben?
Oh, God bless Ruben. Poor Ruben. He tries so hard.
This is the least autistic man. Oh, I take that as a personal insult. I spent 2 years being as autistic as I could. Oh, man. Gail broke character over the wieners. It was like you burst out laughing when you saw wiener.
Yes. Every now and then it just can't hold it. Well, that whole video of when we were driving in Boston.
Yeah.
That was killing me not to lose it laughing.
Someone asked, what do you really think of Skrillex?
Oh, that horrible music.
You know, it actually is really bad.
Yeah,
it's out of character. We don't like it.
Yeah, we don't like that.
You can
Yeah, I made Skrillex music once with a bunch of sounds of like household appliances and remix.
That was fun. I made a I think it got taken down because I wanted to like hide my name or whatever from MD so you guys wouldn't find it, but I made a Skrillex remix which was just
horrible.
It was just like puking noises with like auto-tune over them and it actually sounded like a real song. I'll probably re-upload it sometime so you guys can hear
so
it.
terrible.
If we ever get taken to court, you guys can use that in court.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that.
Skrillex is bad. I will say that.
Yeah, that's on record.
Is our car fixed? No, the car's totaled.
Yeah. No, I'm getting a new one though.
Getting a new one.
Yeah, we've done a toll on
Jan, how old are you? I'm 20 years old. What does she think of Calm 2s? I think it's asking about Tom Cruise. I don't know why.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah. We love you, Gail. Oh, you're a fan favorite. Jan, how is the pastor doing, Gail?
The pastor.
Oh, the pastor.
God love the pastor.
He's very smooth.
What about those skating guys you met? Oh, those were actually real people.
That was real.
Yeah, no, we were literally in Fuddruckers
eating, and we're watching them out the window, and I'm like, this is the best. You have to meet these people. So, of course, Sean runs to the car, gets all the parkour dude makeup, and just goes.
Yeah.
And with the camera in tow.
I had like crazy... Gail, can you give a shout out to Oko-san? Oh, Oko-san. She does speak Japanese. She knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say some Japanese to make people go crazy.
Konbanwa, Oko-san. Konbanwa.
Yeah, she lived in Japan for a while making paper, so she's in on all that. Although she probably won't get any anime jokes. So
No. That was pre-anime.
Where did you get that weed coach shirt? Oh, that was before Jace even existed.
Yeah.
I just bought that on Cafe Press. I made it myself because I thought it was funny, and I would literally just wear it in public and just to have people laugh. Like, so, Gail can have a play date with your son. Oh God. Insult us in Japanese.
Oh,
please.
they don't teach you insults.
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
They're too polite for that.
Yeah.
There's no insults in Japan.
What does Gail really think of the homos?
Oh my God, I'm an artist.
Yeah, no, like, what are you talking about? No. Yeah, she goes at
As my dad said when he came to my college graduation in art school, no one would ever accuse you of being here to find a husband.
Yeah, no. That's kind of how it was.
That's kind of how it is.
If she wasn't okay with the homos, then she would not be very popular in the art world.
No.
The homos might
people.
not like her.
Gail, what operating system do you use? She uses Windows 7? No, Vista. She doesn't know how to do anything. I have to tell her how to do everything.
I already lost the stream
run
once, and it
support.
took me 20 minutes to get the stream back on. I was so embarrassed.
How hard was it to maintain character during meme zone? That was really hard. Guys, if you ever notice when I cut the stream out and then the stream will go out for a few seconds and it'll come back, hint, that's because I burst out laughing. And because I stream with a delay, so whenever I fuck up, I can just cut it out, and then the last 7 seconds you guys don't get to see him. But I actually did that quite a lot.
Whatever happened to Colby? There was a Colby?
Yeah, there's a Colby somewhere.
Which one was Colby?
Colby was
Colby's a gay one.
Yeah, Colby was a gay one.
Who was that? Was that
Yeah, we can't say his name, but yeah, it's who you're thinking of.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
Which makes it even funnier.
It's that guy. We all know that. We're not going to say his name.
Jan, favorite TV show? I would say $1 Million Extreme.
Yeah.
Obviously. Come on. How much money do you think you've made via donations and stuff? We got 700 from the Xbox thing, and then on other people from Patreon, we probably got about 50, and we've already spent pretty much 90% of that, I think.
Yeah.
On just props and stuff, you know.
Yeah, these
Are you afraid of being threatened with lawsuits when you dual identity?
Yeah.
Only if Jonathan Lee Richards can.
I want everyone who's here to do me a favor and Google search Jonathan Lee Riches, and I promise you will laugh very hard, and you'll see why I said that name. But no, that's not. I'm not really worried.
No.
I didn't do anything illegal, you know. It's very clear this is a harmless joke. Whatever, you know.
Tice, did you guys decide? Fight Journey Saga. What was the thought behind it?
No, the thought behind it was we need something totally insane, and we were filming a movie once, and we learned, we're really good at filming fights because we will hit each other and not cry.
Yeah.
So we decided, okay, let's just have a fight, and let's get these rad size
skulls. Let me see. I want to see the skulls. These are budk.com.
We spent over $60.
No, on total on the budk, we probably spent about 120 or something total between the two orders.
Yeah,
we actually did.
And then we timed it on sales. If we had bought everything straight up for that one video, we'd have spent over $200 purchasing crazy person.
We literally actually did spend money like $180 or something crazy of our own money on stupid anime swords from budk.com.
For professional purposes, somebody wants to know if they can get in touch with you.
For professional purposes.
Professional.
Yeah.
You can message us on the fake things that we have out because we're not going to stop checking.
We're not going to stop checking.
I doubt any of you have the fake Tice thing, so I can give that to you guys later.
Yeah, Deagle Nation official at gmail.com, or if you want to wait until I get Wisdom Gun set up, which I'm really lazy, so it'll probably be a day or two, there will be a contact email on there too.
If you want to get in touch with us on a professional level, We'll set that up.
Yeah.
So you can
No, we're happy to entertain that notion. Yes.
We're very professional, if you know what we're saying.
Please tell me Tice really bought 50 skeletons on Amazon. I want that to be real. It's real if you believe it. It's real in your heart. All right,
Totally.
that's where
Skeletons are really good at
Oh, do
smoking
you actually
weed.
like Cheez-Its?
That's yeah. I know. I do
Of
actually eat
course.
Cheez-Its. They're pretty good.
Wait,
dude.
when we rolled the priest, those are Cheez-Its you were eating, right? No,
No, those are
goldfish.
goldfish.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Eli did get an Xbox for that. Yeah,
Yeah, we returned it like a day after, but.
yeah.
Tice,
he
can you
helped
do
on this
Marine
one.
Train Team Live? I want you to do that now. You
All right.
gotta-
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
I need the.
Just try to recite it
script.
from memory. Do you have the mic there? There's a prop mic. We'll just
yeah.
pretend it's plugged in.
I don't remember anything.
Just do it.
Okay.
We'll do a duet. Hold on.
Okay, get me out of here. You
No,
move over.
no, I want you to sit here and you can hold the mic up and then we'll both do it into the. Okay, ready? Just follow me. Blazing on the scene, I'm a Marine. No, we have to get the video up and sing along to it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna sing along with the video to the best of our ability.
Yeah, we're not very good at this, but we thought it would be funny. So.
That darn song gets like stuck in your head and you can't get it out for the whole darn day.
Marine Train Team by Tyson. Okay, guys, ready?
Who wrote this anyway?
That was both of us.
Oh, okay.
Blazing Marine Train Team. Blazing on the scene, I'm a Marine Train Team. Shawty with machine, I'm a Marine Train Team. Making in the green, I'm a Marine. I don't remember any of these. We Marine Train Teams. Haters logged on my team, we Marine Train Team. To the Shawty, I'm
Oh my
a Marine Train Team.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm a Marine Train Team. Marine Train Team. That's the only word any of us
I'm not
remember.
telling you
Yeah, sorry, we can't do it. We don't remember the
Um,
lyrics.
If you guys really want, if we ever leave our base of operations and go across the country, I will do a concert for all of you.
Yeah, we're actually doing a road trip at some point in the summer, probably
Is it
just for
fun?
fun.
If we can find a
This
a
is
spot,
Hardcore Mom 91 official
It's
screenshot.
kind of nice.
Say Semper Fidelis.
Semper Fidelis.
There we go. It's on record. It's on record. Oh man.
I want to get a hat that says Semper Fidelis.
Yeah, that'd be good, huh?
oh, you can just go on Calculator Press and make one.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Custom
good.
make
I know
one.
people who have real ones, so maybe that's just a problem.
What about unprofessional media? I only deal with professionals, so
Yeah,
it's
clearly.
gonna have to be completely professional.
Tice, I have started using Ticeism Uts IRL.
If no one started using Ticeisms in real life, then this entire thing was a waste.
Yeah, come on.
Many of us are very sad that Tice is not real.
Yeah, it's a
I
shame.
want.
Yeah.
If I could trade my mind for Tice's,
Just,
turn into
but
Tice,
as long as you could give
Yeah.
it back.
I would do that. I would take the bullet.
No, we wanted to do a lot more with Tice's character.
Yeah.
We had so many plans for him, and I honestly think that at a lot of points Tice was funnier than Jace was, and I wish we got to do more with him before he sort of, before this thing fizzled out. But we never intended on revealing that this was fake. Our original idea was to just sort of run it for as long as we could, because I wanted people to keep believing it was real. Because I would never rob you.
Oh, where
of that
was
belief.
who when Jason said boot
There-
Jesus can?
Oh, where were you? I was literally just in my house.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go anywhere.
You know,
Like what?
we wound up just not making anything for like a month and decided, well, let's just go and let's just have at it.
Yeah, we sort of got bored and just stopped making videos because we ran out of ideas, and then he wasn't on for like a month, and then we're like, shit, we're gonna have to make up some reason why he disappeared for a month, and then we had another writers meeting, and Jesus Camp was born.
When it comes to the Skeleton War,
Mhm.
that's still on.
It's still real to me.
That's still going to happen.
Yeah, that's actually real.
Skeleton War.
Tice, Robert, you make raking in money from those wackos. What wackos?
The deal with the Skulls Manifest,
Which one was that? Was that the?
I don't remember.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember
What
that.
caused you to bring the Ruse Cruise to a close? I didn't want to, but
Yeah.
people found out anyway, and I felt like
Yeah.
after 2.5 years, I owed you guys some closure, because I didn't want to leave that. Oh man, it was the worst. When I was reading all those threads and people were finding out it was real, everyone was like, "This can't be." So we're gonna kick my mom off the show because she's ruining it. No, but really.
Yeah.
If you have any last questions for my mommy, because she actually has things to do. So if you have any,
Oh, it's been way fun.
if you have anything, let's say to my mommy, then just say it now, and she's gonna head out, and we're gonna move on to I don't know, some other
I love
stuff.
that. Someone says that you can redeem yourself and say you're really Jace again. We'll just let this all
Well,
go.
because people will believe that. That's the crazy part. There'll be people like, yeah, that's
Right.
totally true.
I know, right?
Gail, how do you feel about insane paranoid schizophrenics trying to get your son arrested?
I just think that would be so entertaining in court.
Can you say young man, please? Oh, we already did that.
Yeah, we did, young man.
Yeah. Yeah, any other last questions for my mom? Gail, you've produced a beautiful song.
This is true. A lot of fun.
Oh, let me scroll up. We're missing some of the questions.
The most fun was knowing everybody was having a good time.
Yeah,
Really
that was really
that was the best part. Knowing everybody was having a really good time.
This chat's moving so fast. I actually have to
Yeah.
refresh it and scroll up. Hold on. We'll find the Gail questions.
Please come to Brazil. If I can
Brazil?
get to Brazil, I'll go to Brazil.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I have to try to refresh the chat thing because
Especially go to Brazil in the middle of like January and we got 2,000.
someone asked, Jan, you want to street race me? Yeah, I'll street race. I don't have a car because it got wrecked.
Buy a new Prius?
Buy me a new Prius and I'll race you. Serious offer.
Can we call Ruben live? Can we call Ruben live?
I don't know if someone can get Ruben. I'm too lazy to do that. But if someone can like somehow reach Ruben and tell him that I want to interview him on the show, then please do. Immediately. No, like that's a serious like actually.
Okay,
I want
they want to
to
hear it one more time. Young man.
One man. Yeah.
Young man.
Please retype your questions to Gail because
I like how
we missed him.
I like how people are.
Gail, who
apologizing
thought
for what
of
they
the
said.
coffee shop story? The
Oh, I
storefront?
think that was me.
Yeah, no, that was
yeah,
you,
that
yeah.
was me. Yeah. Because like how low rent is that? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That it's not like a real
Come
Gail,
to
like
yeah.
Gail, you are so sexy, baby. Will you please be my internet girlfriend if you have the time? No pressure.
That's awesome. Where's Tupac? Yeah, well, we are actually. We
Shout
do
out
actually
to
know.
Robert Dyer.
Yeah, we can't.
Dude,
We can't tell you where Tupac is.
Yeah,
We
if
can't
we
say
could
that.
tell you where Tupac was,
Yeah.
we'd let you know.
Yeah.
But you know,
and I for one would get killed if I brought it up.
Yeah. Obviously.
So I can't talk about it.
Tell
Gail,
your
are
mom
you
we love
single?
her and thank you for helping in the fun.
Great fun. All
What
of
did
it.
she think of the tactical scythe and the arsenal? Oh yeah. That was
Which
the
was that?
I made
Gail,
the
Young Robertson.
I made the like the stick with
Is it still
the
in here?
bread knife taped to it.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Man.
I don't see it.
I don't have it
that
here.
was sort of a joint Prius. It was mine and Jan's.
Yeah.
Because
I bought some paper. Throw in a Tyson Jace autograph, yo. If that's a serious request, we'll do it.
I would totally do
Yeah,
it.
no,
If
I
you-
would
Okay.
love to.
Yeah, we just
Totally do it.
We just gotta know whose it is. And I'll totally sign that.
Yeah, if you actually do want to get our autograph for some ridiculous reason, like if you're gonna forge like
Go
my signature,
go via the Etsy
Yeah,
site.
if
Yeah.
you wanna forge our signature and then take
Yeah.
our social security numbers and then just make a new life as us, have fun.
yeah, do that. Well,
Good
but
luck with that. I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you guys all
yeah.
get to it.
thank you so much for
It was
coming
fun,
on.
folks.
That's one. It's been
Press
great.
one.
Yeah. Oh, give me my sunglasses back.
Guys,
Press
I
one.
like those sunglasses.
Press 1 for Mom of the Year.
Yeah, Mom of the Year, 2014.
Can you
Or
give
15.
Lil Cena a kiss?
I already did that. You guys missed it. Come on, just scroll back and
Does
just
Tice really jack to skeletons?
Yes.
Well, if I said
Yes.
no, would you be able to live?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, that was my mom. Press 1 for my mom. She's been a really good sport about this whole thing, and helped me out. So press 1.
Are
for my
any
mommy.
of our friends SJWs?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, actually,
She's really funny.
She's a crazy SJW, but she somehow doesn't make us want to kill her.
Yeah, but she's really funny.
Why spam McDonald's Twitter with skeletons?
That was my idea. Actually, I did
Yeah.
it just because I think Tice is sort of like an eldritch lord, in that you can never really truly understand him. Every now and then, he just does things that are on purpose, just completely
insane.
They only make sense to him, you know.
Can you shout out to Isabel? Is that supposed to be Isabel or a name?
I think Isabel is a name. Yeah, shout out to Isabel, whoever that is.
Isabel, you did a really good job watching us do all the work.
Yeah. What was the Etsy link? We don't actually have it up. Search. I guess I should put it up. I guess if someone wants to buy handmade paper, I don't like. Hold on. Here's what we'll do.
Zatista.
Etsy. No, I think she sells most of her stuff on Etsy. Yeah, this is basically like my way of thanking my mom. The way that I'm gonna thank my mom for helping me with my project is I'm gonna put on her little site here where you can go and buy some of her handmade paper that she makes. So she's actually an artist and does like real things, and she doesn't really do comedy, but like you know, she makes paper. And if you want to go and buy some paper, handmade, it's really beautiful. You can make little books out of it and stuff or whatever if you want to. And if you want to go and get my autograph, you can buy like a thing of paper or something, and I'll write a swastika on it or something.
Yeah, we just gotta know who it is, so we don't send some like random like 40-year-old woman just like our signatures. And they look it up like, oh, crazy people.
Yeah, nice. Are you going to close down? No, we're still going.
And do we ever think that we were overdoing it? I think everything we did was overdoing
it. Yeah, no, that's the point. I want you to tell the allegory of the
Oh yeah, so
that was good. I like.
We're trying to figure out how we're going to describe this entire thing, and we couldn't come up with anything because this is so insane and convoluted. But the only thing that I could come up with to describe it was we broke a BB gun once, which took CO2 in order to fire, and so we decided, well,
this is when we were like 15 or something.
Oh yeah, this was not a good idea, but it also wasn't that bad of an idea. We decided we would just take a CO2 canister and just like jam it right inside and then fill it until we started seeing CO2 coming out of the gun itself. And we loaded one BB in, filled it up, and pulled the trigger, wondering what would happen. Well, when that happened, everything erupted, including the CO2 can.
Yeah, we literally created it was like this ball of fire, like a muzzle blast.
I
or
lost
something
about
from
that much arm hair, and my eyebrows were slightly thinned.
So we did an Obrez fucking muzzle blast with an airsoft gun somehow. Like literally all of the CO2 in the entire canister went out of the airsoft gun with us holding a lighter in front of it because we were retarded. And we thought, this will be fun.
Yeah, this will work. Fun. We won't die.
Yeah, we won't die. That was fun.
That time it didn't work. However, this time when we pumped the CO2 in the form of jokes.
Yeah.
And then used the lighter being...
We fueled the fight.
We fueled the fight, and it worked. And the BB flew.
And the only reason we did it was, like, we were both just bored hanging at my house. We were, like, 15 years old. We've known each other forever. And, like...
And we heard Bon Jovi's hit song, Dead or Alive, and decided, hey,
why don't we make a human out of that? Why don't we make a human out of that song?
And that's how it all began.
Yeah, but I think that's a good allegory for it. We looked at the CO2, and we saw that this thing was incredibly broken and dangerous, and it was a really stupid idea to do it and try to light it up. But we did want to see the funny, pretty explosion when it happened, just for the sake of seeing it blow up, and that's kind of what we did. And it was a horrible idea then, but it worked this time. Yeah, now we have 11,000 people watching, so whatever.
When it came to Portal, I don't know about Jan.
Oh yeah,
I had about as good of a time as I let show when I was playing the game, because one, I'd already played the game and beat it.
Portal 2.
And two, I completely forgot what to do at that level, and I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah. I got two good requests I want to honor. First, what are your thoughts on a null on the Quickie Farms, or Kiwi Farms? You know, and second, which I'll do this first, can you do a Jace impersonation? And someone asked me to say a specific thing. They asked me to say, "Hello, fans! Hello! Hello, fans!" They just wanted me to say that, so... Quickie Farms, or Kiwi Farms, I've been on there for a while. At first, I started just posting there, like, the original reason that I posted there as Deagle Dad was to basically ask people for how do I build a wiki, because I wanted to build, like, a quickie, but for Parkour Dude, just so I could keep sort of the lore straight in my head, kind of, but also, like, you know, because why not? And I kind of just posted originally being like, I wanted some people to help me out with that or ask for advice, but it turned out everyone thought it was super funny. And over the course of like a year, I kept posting there and everything, and I ended up actually accidentally growing pretty close to the community and finding a lot of people that were actually pretty funny. And I enjoy it. I did talk a lot with Null. You'll probably know him as Josh. I did talk a lot with him as Deagle Dad. He was not in on it. I want to make that perfectly clear. And he told me after I revealed it that if I did let him know, then his conscience would force him to tell everyone, because he would feel bad about lying to people. But he's a cool guy. He really is. I think he gets a bad rap. But I think he was, I do have to acknowledge, as a former administrator of the Kiwi Farms and person there who's been there for a little while, that he was pretty autistic for a while there. But He's a lovable autist. I think he has his flaws like everyone else does, but he's a good guy, and I think he's made an amazing community of some really funny people, and that's more than I was really able to do. So press 1 to respect Josh. And you don't have to respect him. I don't know. Press 2 to murder him. Press 1 to respect him. Press 2 to murder. I'll let it be democratic. But yeah, I'm cool with the Quickie Farms. I'm cool with Josh. They're all cool people. But even though I've revealed it's fake, I'll probably still post there because why not? What do you guys think of real lol cows? Actually, I want to let you. Did you want to answer something? Sorry, I've been like hogging the fucking airspace here.
The only thing I think of, like the worst game I had to play for this was I had to play through the campaign of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Yeah, that was his homework assignment.
Because we decided that the best game for Tice Andrews to know everything about would be the game Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Mm-hmm. If you don't know what it is, you play a really edgy cyborg with a katana and a robot dog, and you
Robot Wolf. Excuse me.
Yeah, Robot Wolf. Robot Wolf. I always mix that up. I haven't
respect wolves, fucker.
I haven't refreshed my memory on the lore recently.
Yeah.
And you run around killing corporate bad guys and cops with a katana that you put between your toes and kick them to death with.
You literally kick flip people in half. It's ridiculous. Like when I first played the game. I was like, this is too good to be true. This is literally everything Tice thinks he is. And so on Robert's birthday, I actually bought him a copy on Steam. And he literally avoided playing it for the longest time.
Yeah, and then one day I had to play it because I brought it up. And then people were like, hey, you haven't played the game yet.
I kept nagging him about it and forced him to play the whole fucking campaign. But yeah, I do actually play the game unironically because the combat in it is really good. But the story and the characters are like the most autistic thing on the planet, and oh my god,
I like how
so Tice.
I like how someone asked me to not use the Tice words, but to put it on, as if I'm just covering myself in a very like thick cloak.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember what you wanted me to say.
Would Chris or Jace win in a fight? Jace. Duh.
Yeah, Jace.
Jace is
a Marine.
Arts. He's a Marine, dumbass.
I mean, have you been following this?
What do you think of Jesus Chatline? Oh my god, I fucking love Jesus Chatline so much. Oh my god. Who was the voice I called in as CI dude during the Dick Squad stream? That was actually my friend from the internet. He's a fellow troll. I've known him forever. He's probably not watching, but shout out to J-Dog. He's the best. I love him. He's the greatest. I actually met him trolling on Gmod way before I started this, and I asked him for his health voice acting. But Jesus Chatline is amazing. They're absolutely amazing, and I want to respect them forever. And I think that's a pretty good segue into Jesus Chatline is seriously. I found them out like a year maybe into this, and I found out about them, and I just binge on their streams for like hours. They're amazing. They're so funny, and I would list them as definitely one of my like inspirations or whatever for Fact Zone. I also want to give shout outs to the Best Gamers because they're amazingly funny. I want to list them as an inspiration, and I think it's a very similar style of humor to Deagle Nation. I think I tried to show you the League of Legends video. They just do horrible game reviews where they don't actually talk about the game. They just say stupid shit for like 5 minutes, and they're like, "Well, this is a video game, but I think that isn't true because it was made up by nerds or something." They don't actually say anything about the game. It's like a parody of game reviewers, but it sounds like a dumb premise, but they're really, really funny. And I want you to go on YouTube and look them up because they're really funny. Look up Jesus Chatline. Look up the Best Gamers. Look up True Capitalist Radio because that dude is funny as shit. I haven't watched barely any of him, or listened to, I guess. But I always love cans.wab of him wave whatever.
Yeah.
The one where I showed you he was freaking out. I was like, ah! He's like the can noises and everything. Yeah. We're gonna get Skype up now. We're gonna take a few Skype calls because why not? It'll be fun. Don't show us your dicks. Show us your balls instead. That's my request, actually. I want you to show us your balls instead.
But you can't. No dicks.
No dicks.
If you show your dick, you're automatically out of the running.
Yeah, you're out of the running. You're banned from comedy. Is the Deagle real? Oh, yeah, totally. What do you think about Bro Team Pill? I don't know what that is. What do you think about Face Punch Studios forums? I think I would make people mad if I said my real opinion. Because I think they're pretty autistic, but I mean, whatever. If I'm able to make autistic people laugh, and I clearly was, then that's good. I mean, whatever. I'll bring joy to an autist's life.
The Skulls Manifesto was
which one? That was
collab. No, because we did the Skype call. And I remember I have a log of hours I was doing for shoveling. And I remember having to write around.
I think
those
they're talking
hours.
about the. I think they're talking about the anal chest cookbook.
Oh, the anal chest cookbook. Yeah, that was young.
Yeah, that was all me. Yeah. That was one of my favorite things I've ever written. That was one of the most fun things to write. What do you think of 4chan, 8chan? I used to read 4chan and think it was funny when I was 13. 8chan, I haven't been on there much. I've been on Cow a little bit. I did read all the threads about Jace, and they were really fun to read. I'm glad I could make you guys laugh, and I think it's funny that I made some guys mad too. But
oh, hey, we got
Cows.
We got a few calls.
The Cow forums are pretty fun. Jesus fuck! Look at all these Skype calls. M9 Blunts. Oh, this dude's pretty cool. I'll have him on. Oh my god.
Yo.
Holy shit, hold on. I gotta call you back, brother. I don't know if you can hear that, but oh my god. I'm glad I could make you guys laugh. And I think it's funny that I made some guys mad too. But
oh, hey, we got
Cows.
We got a few calls.
The Cow forums are pretty fun. Jesus fuck! Look at all these Skype calls. M9 Blunts. Oh, this dude's pretty cool. I'll have him on. Oh my god.
Yo.
Holy shit, hold on. I gotta call you back, brother. I don't know if you can hear that, but oh my god, that noise. So many Skype calls, I literally dropped out because, holy shit, I have to restart Skype and let's try this again. Jan, will you keep doing Sims 3 streams as Jack Striker? Those were so much fun. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing everything. Nothing's going to stop. This is just the beginning. But the fun thing is now that everyone knows it's fake, it sort of allows me to do a lot of stuff, or us to do a lot of stuff, I guess.
It means we can do the things that we're like, oh, we can't do this because of the current plot line.
Yeah, basically. We no longer have to worry about that. And more than that, we can also do other, like, sort of sketch stuff, like out of character, I guess, stuff. Stuff that's still funny, but it's not something that Jace would make.
We can make a movie.
Yeah. We're actually literally going to make a movie, and we're going to have that on Wisdom Gun, and you guys get to see that. Jesus, lots of Skype calls. I'm going to try to answer some people. Unfortunately, I have to prioritize because there's so many of them, man. So I'm just going to pick out some names that I recognize and be like, yo.
These one.
Deagle John? I think it's Deagle Johnson. Hey, dude, what's going on?
Oh,
hey, you're on the show. Wait, hold on. I don't know if you're actually on the show. This is really fucking up here on my end. All right, try it now.
Alright, can you hear me?
I think so, probably.
I kind of had a request for you. That's alright?
Yeah, sure.
Could you put on your glasses and, roleplay as Jace while I roleplay as the biggest ween you've ever seen?
Yeah, I like that idea. That's a really funny idea, actually. Where are my fucking glasses? Can you guys hear that stupid Skype beep noise? Sorry, we have to put the brakes on this little act we're doing here because I have to fix Skype. But as soon as we do that, we're going to do a sexual roleplay. Oh, I have to restart that page, refresh the page. Oh, yeah, sorry, dude. I have to restart Skype. Please call back. Please call back. I have to restart Skype, dude.
Alright.
Shit.
We'll get this working.
Yeah. Literally,
we don't have a couple thousand. We don't simply have 1,000 people trying to call us.
Yeah, I mean, the entire screen was literally filled with those little things of like, this person is calling you, this is calling, you know. And I had to sort of disable them, so I'm gonna go on Skype again and try to do this for a third time. I'm sorry.
All right, so options, sounds, disable all sounds.
Thank you for tech support. Yeah, we'll get on here. Options, disable all sounds.
So people have been asking about a domain being hacked?
No, none of our stuff was ever hacked. No, that didn't happen. What did happen was, like, people, they basically, they knew the guy who set up that site, so they, like, said that they hacked it or something. I don't know. All right, we're getting calls in now, for real. I think, anyway. We'll see if it works, but we were having that beep thing happen because I'm literally getting 7 million calls at once. So please call in.
Received a prod. I don't think.
No, we never received anything. No. I was gonna set up a PO box at some point for Jace, so that people could send me Qurans and shit, but never got around to it. Yeah. So call in now. It's actually up now. So please call in and shit. Yeah. Alright, we'll go to this guy. This is 6'4". You're on the show. What's going on?
What was the hardest
Set up. Oh man, that's really tough. Actually, we. What do you think? A lot of them took a lot of planning.
I think to physically set up, I think would be the video where I was doing parkour with the cards, because partway through the video, as you all know, the bag ripped in half.
No, that wasn't a setup. I think actually no, probably the longest in terms of the set, like the physical set. The Eli videos, the daily disc, because we had to make my apartment that I live in look like the worst. We had to make it look so awful. We had like an hour we just spent setting up props and everything. And what else? In terms of setup for plot lines, it was definitely Tupacalypse. That was crazy.
Yeah, we spent countless days sitting around trying to figure out how we're going to make things actually sound real.
Yeah, and it did work out in the end though, so whatever. Woopocalypse was also pretty difficult. The one where we went to Canada, but you guys haven't seen that yet. That'll be up soon, don't worry. We'll get some more calls here.
Hi, can you believe
Oh, wait.
that?
Oh, you're still on. Hi. I literally forgot you're on the line. Hello. Thanks for calling. That's fucking awkward. I forgot he was on the line. We got Anon or Avon 43 calling in. I don't think I've seen this guy before. What's up, dude? You're on the show.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the show?
Yeah, dude, you're on. What's up?
Oh, hey. Is this Jane?
This is Jace. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jace. How you doing?
I'm doing great, as you can tell. How you doing?
Yeah. That was one hell of a thing you did. I mean, seriously. That was like one hell of a ride. I mean, remember when you did like the Gmod channel?
Oh.
Not Gmod channel, but like the server?
Yeah, that was fun, dude.
What I remember, it was like, to put into like some just words, I went around for a bit, got punched to death by John Cena, and then I was banned for being on Facebook.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jace hates face punch in character. So yeah.
It was fucking fun.
I'm glad you had an immersive experience. I was trying to portray like basically what Jace thinks the actual world was like in a roleplay setting. So just everything was ridiculous, like WWE stereotypes. But thanks for fucking tuning in, dude. It's been good.
Yeah. Semper Fidelis.
Semper Fi. We got Biff, the Deagle Johnson calling in. Hey,
you're on the show.
You're on now. It's actually working now. Yeah, you're on. You're on Fact Zone, sir. Hello. This is You're on Fact Zone, and what is it you actually want to talk about? I'm here with my co-host John Cena.
Okay. I want to talk about trannies.
Okay.
Okay. Well, have you ever stopped and maybe just thought that maybe your mom could be a tranny?
No.
Why not?
Because that's bullcrap. Because guess what? I know that my mom has a vagina and she doesn't have a penis, and that because I came out of it. Yeah, because she's my mom.
That's weird. Dude.
Yeah, dude,
it's not weird.
No, it's
straight.
Gay. Dude, like she's not trained because like she fucking made me quesadillas and like fucking trannies are fucking gay and like
trannies can't cook.
Like fucking
Cause you're okay.
Yeah, fucking good.
Do you have any other questions you want to ask?
Nah, man. I just want to say that I enjoyed the ride. It was
I did too, trust me. Intro man. Oh, Intro man. I love this dude. Hey, what's up, dude?
You're on the show.
You're on the show.
You want me to do the fake voice or the real voice?
Do whatever you want. Deuce is wild.
Yeah, I have to take the gang shit off now. Thank you.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure that I'm a gang member.
The Gangsta Disciples, I really like that because you sort of brought in the whole trap music bullshit. We were gonna make a trap music video as Deagle Nation, but we never got around to it. That was in the works.
I was gonna weed it up a bit and put you like on like black websites as like a gang member.
Oh, that would be so funny! Holy shit! I wish you did that. Oh my god.
On Christ Zone, I had to go to a funeral, but if I was available that day, I was just going to flirt with your mom with like really bad like punchlines, like black punchlines.
That's fucking awesome, dude. And no, your calls were funny as shit. I'm glad you called in. They were funny as shit.
Yeah, how the fuck do you handle it? Because like I did it because Jace is a fraud. Like the character himself is just a big fraud. Mm-hmm. So I picked like a white guy voice to be a fraud too. Mm-hmm. He's like, I know you couldn't call me out on that bullshit because then it would make you look bad as well.
Yeah.
Like the guy saying, yes, I shot 15 niggas when they came at my house. I was like, I sold 50 grand.
Yeah. What do you mean, how do I handle it? Like broad
I
question.
knew like the character can like just be like, it's fake. And they'll be like, you're not a Marine. You can't call me fake. You can't call this guy fake because you're fake.
Yeah, no, you mean like handle weens and shit? Handle unfunny fags?
Well, yeah, or just me. Like, how the fuck do you handle a guy just like calling, saying he's like a Black Gangster disciple?
Honestly, like, I that's so easy for me. It's easy as breathing. I can ad lib like kind of anything, so it didn't really phase me that much. I mean, I've been doing this shit. We've been doing this shit since we were very young. Not on this level, obviously, but like we've always done, you know,
crazy acting and making people think the absurd things are real.
We had everyone at our high school way back convinced that he got the shit beaten out of him at a biker bar. That he somehow wandered into a biker bar and got the shit beaten out of him.
I was bicycling from my house to meet up with them in the SUV, and rather than just driving and pick me up, we said, oh yeah, I was just gonna bike there. I stopped at the biker bar. And someone got admitted, and I got the shit kicked out of me by a bunch of bikers. And everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe that."
I told everyone at my high school that I was a vegan because I went to this faggot hippie private school for like eco-friendly vegans, and I told everyone I was a vegan for a year, and I would literally just come in and eat sandwiches in front of everyone, eat like the most meat I could just to see if they would call me on it, and no one ever did.
I remember on my freshman year, my first interactions, I was acting like the craziest. Craziest gay stalker ever.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And I had yawn like I don't know how to react to this guy.
Yeah, he came up to me and he said something like because we're at some stupid fucking like youth retreat or something like the Boy Scouts, right?
Yeah.
And I just got out of swimming and this is even funnier because this is back when I was fat as fuck. But he came up to me and he started like really awkwardly talking about my physique and he's like, man, it's like I wouldn't mind waking up to such a beautiful body, like just. And then I was so uncomfortable because and then like a day later I realized like the way that he was acting in general. Besides that wait, I just got trolled and I was like, I think this is the first time I've actually got trolled in like 3 years, and ever since then we've been best friends. But yeah, that's the story. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Keep it up, dog. If you ever need help, you can call me.
Of course.
I can give you some good ideas.
Yeah, sell me heroin. I'll go to Chicago. You guys can sell me heroin with the trap music video.
What's
so funny?
Man. Some black guy will fucking kill me on the internet.
Black dude.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah. 745, dude. Deagle John calling in. Is this same as Deagle Johnson or is this a different Deagle John?
Oh no, it's me.
Oh, this is a different guy. Is it, or is this the same guy?
No, it's the same guy. It's the same.
Oh, you can't call in twice. That's cheating, man.
Come on.
We got
people in need.
In line. Yeah. Hemolizer. Oh, I love this dude. Hey, what's up, man? You're on the show. Hello.
Are you there, Hemolizer?
Oh, this happens sometimes. People, their mics don't work. If he calls back, I'll answer. Oh, this is CWD. I think. Hey, man, you're on the show. What's going on?
Oh, hello?
Hey, man, what's up?
There?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I just wanted to talk about the phone call that I had with you.
Oh, which one?
I don't know if you remember. It's the one where I called you up. I don't know. I was doing this voice right, like.
Oh yeah. You were. Yeah. And you told me.
That, man.
Tell me that I should. This dude called and said he was going to be a financial advisor for Deagle Nation. He called the Jace phone, and he gave us the advice that we should eat thrown away, discarded Dunkin' Donuts food from dumpsters to save money. And then I was. During the phone call, I was like, yeah, this is actually something Jace would believe. So I was like, we just ran with it, and now I think we're going to say that Eli got food poisoning or something, but yeah.
So people are giving us Ruben's number.
We don't want to call him. We want him on the show. Yeah. Get him on Skype or something.
Yeah, man. It sucks that I put so much time into writing that sort of like wiki on how to dumpster dive, and now most of that is actually real. You can use that.
No, I believe
especially with
it.
McDonald's one. I've done that like a bunch of times.
No, I believe it.
Food
Yeah.
that way.
Mm-hmm.
But
tips and/or tricks.
I'm talking more about that the Nazi stuff, man.
Which Nazi stuff? Oh, I'm trying to remember. I know you told me something stupid, and then I was like, yeah, that's totally true. I don't remember which stuff, because that happens like every day.
Where you wanted to make Tice a clone of Hitler?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this dude calls. Man. Yeah. This dude calls up the Jace phone. Or do you want me to explain it, or do you want to explain it? The story.
You can go ahead and explain it.
So this dude calls up the Jace like official Google Voice phone number, and then I answer, and he tells me the story about how Hitler isn't dead and he's actually a clone, and this eventually segued into him convincing Jace that over the course of like a 20-minute phone call that Tice was actually a resurrection of cloned Nazi tranny Hitler or something.
and then we were gonna use that into another plotline where accused you of being Hitler or something. Yeah, so that was good. That was funny. We never got to go anywhere with that because we got cut off.
I actually put like freaking 8 hours into doing all that research. That's actually all sort of. I give you all facts. I actually never lied to you once on the phone.
You never what? Oh no, I believe
to you
that. I know he is actually a tranny Hitler.
Yeah,
like, that's not a joke.
That's not a
you
joke.
were right. Like, that was actually.
We don't know how you got that information.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna dox and swat you if you tell anyone. Yeah.
This is the only time you can actually speak of this. We'll know if you do it again.
Yeah, we'll kill you. We're gonna murder your soul.
Okay.
Or Beyblade you.
Yeah. I was the one who sort of like outed you, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Why'd you do it?
I'm sorry. I didn't do it. It's because I sent you all the info that I gathered. Like I found like all the leads that people were gonna find out hours before. I sent it through my contact. I have a buddy who is close with Sam. I sent it to him so I can give it to Sam. I sent it to you on the phone. But then, like, I woke up in the morning and I saw, like, all the shit that I fucking found was basically just plastered on Quickie and H&L. I was like, oh, fuck, it's gone.
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't think we can really blame anyone for this because it's it was inevitable, you know?
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised
I
sort of was like, I put in all the work and I was like, shit, you know, I want to kill the final boss.
That's irresistible. You got to pull the trigger, man.
It's insane that, like,
I don't blame
it's
you.
insane that, like,
funny.
3 years of not actually attempting to hide from the world, we managed to to have people convinced that, oh yeah, in North Brookfield, Massachusetts, there are two crazy people.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Anyways, man, I really enjoyed this, man. I sort of like when I was talking to you on the phone, when you came up with the fact that Tice was a Hitler, that wasn't me, that was you.
Oh,
and
I
was like
that.
That sort of like sunk in. I was like, oh fuck. This is real. This is real. And
oh my god! You actually? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, great.
Yeah, and I was telling you, I was like, oh man, now just put that, just like just like put that under your pillow and just like sleep on it, man. Sleep on it.
Don't actually kill your friend.
Funny shit. All right, thanks, dude. It's been great. Thanks for calling in. I want to keep these calls short because we got a bunch to go through, and we're gonna move into some other stuff too. We got Garrus. Oh god, this guy's like at day 1. What's up, dude? Garrus. Hey, you're on the show, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You alright?
Oh shit, hold on.
Hi, your mic's a little bit loud, but you're on the show. What's going on, man?
Yes. Yeah, what's
Can you
up?
monitor chat for me
Holy
while
shit. I fucking go in K today, and then I see Deagle live stream, final live stream, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Come on, I see you without your glasses on, and I'm going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I start hearing you talking about just normally, and I'm like, oh shit, it's over.
Yeah.
The ride's over.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Trust me, I know the feeling, man. But this guy. You were like one of the first people. You were still from K. This is like you were way back, man. You've been following this for a while now, huh?
Yeah,
I recognize your name.
Found you through K on. I followed your Tumblr.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, Deagles.
Oh shit.
Have you been here since the Tumblr? Seriously? Wow, that is old.
Yeah.
What is your opinion as a grizzled veteran? What do you thought of the ride the last 2.5 fucking years?
Holy shit! What a fucking ride! Everything.
Yeah.
There was my one friend, Nolan Face Punch, and he kept saying, yo, dude, this guy's gotta be a troll. This guy's gotta be a troll. I was like, no. This guy can't be a troll. No one in their right mind would be this autistic to continue up with this for 2 years.
That's because you never met me. Yeah. Yeah. Now you know. All right, thanks for the call, bud. We're gonna go to. Is this the real James? James Price? Is this the real James Price?
Hey, are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming, dude. You're on the fucking show. What's up? We don't have you on video, but you're on audio. This is James Price, the audio genius from MDE. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I just wanted to say I love you, Jan. You're a good boy, and you've done a great job.
I'm such a good boy. I know. Yeah. James Price helped us a little bit with he has a Reddit account. I don't, so. If you've seen things posted on rcringe, he may have posted like one of my videos or something. He helped with viral marketing, right? So he was sort of in on it for a while. But I'm glad I can make you laugh on the computer, Jamesters. It's been a good ride.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
So glad you've done this great job.
No, great job, totally. Yes.
Good job. My baby boy came home.
I did a great job pissing myself on the internet. Thank you, James.
Yeah. All right. See you later, bud.
I met James Price in person. He's pretty cool. I met some of the MDE dudes.
So they want to know where we got this sweet digs, and that was just from
Which
thrifts.
sweet digs?
Just the clothing.
Oh yeah, no, those are all like Goodwill shit. Those are all like we just went and bought like we went to like
Martin,
like TJ Maxx's, Martin's,
everything, just everything that existed.
shitty clothes, and we just went and
Garage
found
sales.
the grossest clothes we could for the least amount of money we could. And
I remember spending $3 on those really bright red shorts.
Yeah.
And then I never wore them again because they ripped in the fight that day.
Yeah. Oh, Hemolyzer's coming back. We'll have him on. What's up, bud?
Hey guys, hey, what's up?
Hey, you're on the show, bud. What's going on?
Basically, I just wanted to say thanks for all the free hours of entertainment you've given me and my friends for the last 8 months since I started following you guys. You guys are amazing.
Rest in peace to all white soldiers, white Christian soldiers.
Yeah. Me and the fifth, Deagle Johnson, who called in a few minutes ago. We've been following you. We've been talking about you guys. It's literally every single day.
Nice.
You guys. Yeah, we've been talking about you every single day since like April of last year, and it's been awesome.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing the game.
I'm very glad that we could cause people to feel such joy over autism.
You're posting a quickie.
Yeah, you guys are amazing, and I can't believe what you've accomplished. Like, I'm awestruck, really.
Rest in peace. All right, so I get we're getting a running theme here of people telling me that I'm Jesus and I'm the best person ever and yada 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 yada, and that's cool and great, and it feeds my ego so I can jerk off to it later, which is part of the reason I'm recording this. But I want to get some calls that are like, I don't know, asking me questions or something. I don't know. Something that's entertaining to other people, because I see people being like worrying that there's too many ass kissing calls. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, because ass kissing won't really do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think it's ass kissing. I mean, I guess it's cool that people think it's good and everything, and they're entertained by it. Whatever. I'm getting so many people. Oh, is this I Came? Hey, is this you? Is this really you?
Hello.
Hey, is this Came? Really? Is this the same dude?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, holy shit, guys. Fucking congratulations.
Congratulations to you for hanging on for this long.
Incredible. You guys are incredible.
Yeah. I Came. He's literally been here from day one from K. So he has quite an insight.
Fuck yeah, Eagles.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Eagles. Yeah.
This has been like honestly just the best thing ever. I've had friends over, made a lot of friends through
Holy
this
shit.
thing, and like,
you literally had people over at your house to see this? Did that happen?
Yeah. Like,
oh, that's amazing.
I'll show him parkour, do videos and shit like that, or fucking yeah.
Lovely.
No,
that was great. Well, thank you. It's been entertaining. I enjoyed our little talks that we had in character when we were going those servers and stuff and shoot people and talk on the mic. Those were funny. Those are enjoyable. Yeah.
I've actually got some unlisted videos that you might not have seen that you might want to be linked one day. But thank you so much.
If you've posted unlinked videos ever, I've seen them as Deagle Dad, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Probably anyway. But yeah, those are funny. Counter-Strike Source, funny shit, or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I guess. Thanks for the call, dude. December 5.
Yeah.
Keep killing it out there. Keep fucking buying Mosin Nagants or whatever the fuck you do. It's been good. Later. Inshallah.
So people want to know our comedy heroes, and they want to tell us that they Deagle Nation parties.
Yeah. Why don't we take a little break from the calls for a little bit, because I want to ramble a bit about other stupid bullshit, and we'll come back to it. Comedy heroes. What do you think, Robert?
So I never listened to anything involving comedy at all, really, as a kid. I watched like a couple episodes of WKUK once. But what I will say, the only thing that made me ever contemplate doing any acting would be the actor Liam Neeson, because if you could jack off as an 8-year-old, I was definitely doing it to anything involving Liam Neeson.
Yeah. Because
that's the only thing I'd watch.
Yeah. Liam Neeson's a pretty cool guy, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say that now because
Because you're not 8 years old anymore.
I'm no longer. Sadly, I'm not jacking. I'm not an 8-year-old jacking off to Liam Neeson.
So if you
But if I were to say a comedy hero, George Lopez is pretty funny. Like when it's really late at night.
Yeah. I don't really watch all that much comedy. I more make it than I watch it, I guess. The things that I do watch are usually just weird internet shit. Million Dog Stream, The Best Gamers, Jesus Chatline, True Capitalist Radio. I do like a lot of other comedians. I like George Carlin is literally God. He's the best human who's ever lived. And what else? Who's else is funny? Andy Kaufman's pretty funny. There's other ones that I can't think of right now. I think I said Sam Hyde already. But, I mean, it's obvious that I think that's funny because I fucking helped write some of their shit for literally years. But, I don't know. I think my sense of humor has sort of evolved a lot like a Pokemon over the years, where I used to be really, really unfunny. When I was like 11, I used to have this shitty site. It's like that was gonna be satire. I made these videos with like sock puppets, and I was doing like characters with the puppets. It was like South Park or something, but instead of like like paper animation, it was like with sock puppets. But I've sort of been doing this forever. But that was, oh man, I used to be such an unfunny faggot. Jesus Christ, I'm cringing just thinking of it. But you know.
Just to clarify, like before, like 4 or 5 years ago, we were like the scum of the earth.
Yeah, we were dumb idiots.
Like when I think back, like I used to think that like having a fedora was really cool. And I used to think that vampires were really cool.
Okay, that's when you were 12 though.
Yeah, that was when I was 12, so I'll give myself a grace, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
We were horrible examples of humans when we were.
I think that when everyone is about 13 or 12, then they're basically Deagle Nation. I mean, like I think if you had to isolate the most embarrassing possible moment of your life, then it would probably be whenever you were like 11 years old and the way you used to present yourself to the world, or like 13, or like just getting into like I don't know, freshman high school or something. And I think that's sort of partially where I drew some of my inspiration for Jace, is like stupid shit that I used to do, but also stupid people that I used to know that never grew out of that. Wait, what?
Tice Dora.
Do you like Nickelback? I want you to believe that I do. Does that count?
I want you to believe that I've listened to several albums from Nickelback.
Yeah. That was totally Jace when I was 13. I think we all were. What emotions were going through you when the cat was let out of the bag? I don't know. I think I had a bunch of like oh shit moments when it was almost out of the bag, but when it finally came out, I was just like, well, whatever, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I sort of like knew it was coming anyway, so rest in peace.
I heard the phone call, and then I just hung the phone up and went back to what I was doing because I was thinking that this was going to end like a year ago. Because it was insane.
No, we never planned ever that this was going to be this long.
We thought the site would show up and like 10 people would be
I guess I should turn the Skype thing off because that's not even on right now.
I thought that like the Tumblr thing would go up, and then people would say, this is gay. And then that was it. And then it turns out, oh no, over 1,000 people want to see this.
Yeah. Show us your Deagle, goddammit. I don't. Do we have it here?
No, I don't think it's here.
Let me go look. Let me go look. I actually got to take a piss, so if you want to like talk to the chat or something.
So he's off to find that.
Yeah.
What
the fuck is that?
The most physically painful moment in filming would have to be...
No, hold on. I gotta check something, make sure the stream is going good. And yeah, okay. So I'll be right back.
All right. I think the most physically painful thing that ever occurred in this entire Tice Andrews and Parkour Do 91 thing to me would be about a little bit afterwards, after the adrenaline wore off from the fight scene, because I managed to gash my head open and get covered in bruises from being beaten up. So that wasn't too much fun. Hashtag Ticed. Hey guys, you just got hashtag Ticed. The red... Oh, Tyson-ado. Yo guys, you're about to get hit by the fucking Tyson-ado. You know who the fuck it is? It's the motherfucking Tyson-ado coming at you from live on Ustream, Unknown Soldier 998, also known as Tice Andrews. I'm coming at you with another one of like the live streams, and this time we're really just gonna go about like what happened, like everything that occurred. To be honest, I don't think we did any sort of self-publicizing. It just kind of happened by itself.
Yeah,
I don't know the name of the person.
Dr. T? Self-publicizing. No, we didn't really. A lot of people ask me if we first posted that thread on K. That wasn't me. That was actually someone else. Say your favorite Tice line.
My favorite Tice line? I think my favorite Tice line was the moment where I realized that Feck you, Obeam actually like, caught on. I never thought that anyone would. I thought people would see him like, oh, it's just Tice being Tice. And then like I saw that everyone was saying Feck you, Obeam. So I think that's probably my favorite one if the Tice But that's up there with Tysonado because Tysonado was the idea of just Tice spinning in a circle, vomiting all over Jace's room, and then Jace coming home and just finding his house covered in vomit, and then knowing that Tice was in there.
And then having him say it like a trademark, as if it's like a fucking fighting movie, Mortal Kombat.
SummerSlam was pretty good. I'm actually not sure what SummerSlam is actually is. I know I just stumbled upon that hashtag.
What was the best part of unused lore you guys had? Probably Pastor Faggot. We had an entire arc planned that we were going to do about the church, and that was like literally like the first few days that you guys find out, we were still in the process of planning that. So we're gonna expand on Pastor Faggot's backstory. We're also gonna say that what else? We're gonna do a bunch of stuff with Stone Tone. I don't know, a bunch of stuff.
I do like Jedi mind tricks. I'm not sure how you would guess that. That's impressive.
Please talk like Jace Faggot. I'm not fucking faggot, I'm a Marine! This is not funny! You're disrespecting our forces! And that's a lie! Okay? Alright. I have to oblige these requests. Say you are the battlefield before I go, please. I'm not just a streamer. I'm not just a gamer. I'm not just a stoner, okay? And I'm not just a freaking actually fairly sexually active teen who actually gets money. I am the battlefield, and I am a warrior, okay? You can't frick with me online, because I'll frick with you, and that means I'll basically fucking beat you up, okay? Frick you, because I'm battlefield. And that's actually a leaked script for the next Battlefield, Battlefield 5 trailer. This is gonna be me saying that.
People want to know if someone actually had sex with a dog on the stream.
Oh no! Someone sent me a video of them like of like some dude jerking off on a dog or something. They probably didn't like do that live. They probably like found some gross porn or something and set it up. People like sent it in to get me to have a crazy reaction and be like, "Oh, gross! Oh no! Help! I'm being trolled!" And you know. So that was funny.
We the wig we had planned for a while because I was bald, and we were gonna say that Tice was actually, because this was right after Tice had been kicked out of the White Justice Army, and so Tice didn't want to walk around being a skinhead, so he borrowed a wig, and that really gross anime wig.
That's fun.
Yeah, that was we planned that out before the stream itself.
Yeah. People asking why shows Dwight Eubanks as Big Stank Dick Dad. I literally just googled like gay black dude, and he was like on the first page. So I was like, whatever, I'll do that because he looked like he could be a gay black dude. Nate, he could be a homosexual super terrorist. Were there any moments in public that almost went wrong? I don't know what you mean by went wrong. Like if anyone recognized me or something? No.
No, because there was a time that we thought someone might have recognized you at work.
Oh yeah, no. Someone actually, that was crazy. Someone actually posted on K, I think it was, saying like, wait, I knew this dude. He used to work at Hannaford's or something like that. That was crazy. I didn't even but he didn't even make the connection until after I left the store. So that was nuts. But he was like, no, this dude sucked at his job. I hated that fucking job, dude. I was like miserable the whole time I was there. So, you know, I did not do a good job there, I'll admit. I was very shitty at that job. He saw me at my worst. But yeah, he was like, no, this dude, he sucked at his job and he got fired. Basically true, yeah. I will admit, I'm not a good janitor. I'm a better streamer than I am a janitor.
Is it fun if I say how the Brianna Wu and the Jason Tice thing was going to play out?
Loosely, yeah. I mean, we basically did the whole Brianna Wu thing to
but someone want to know if we would team back up, and I want to know if I can tell them like how we were going to team back up.
I think that might be spoilers. Oh no, that's already clear anyway. We already said it, didn't we? Yeah, we were going to team back up or something like that, but I guess we already said it, so we can't do it now because you guys will know. Whoops. How do you guys feel about the official Deagle Nation forums? They were really funny, and I like the people who posted there because one of my favorite parts about this whole thing is it's sort of interactive. Like Jace's delusions are something that he tries to get other people involved in, and other people actually voluntarily involve themselves in them in order to like gain his trust and fuck with him basically. So the end result of this is we had this like we had this entire forum where everyone was trying to troll each other by trying to be dumber than the other person. So everyone was like trying to be Mountain Dew personified. And I think the person who won and got the high score on that was probably Mad Shad, aka Ultimate Primetime. He was probably the funniest out of all of them, and he won. And that's why I made him a moderator, because he made me fucking laugh like a million times. But yeah, the Deagle Nation forums were basically just the best gamers forums, but like with Deagle Nation instead of the best gamers. Like that's the only way I can describe it. They were really funny, and I like all the people who posted there because I thought they were funny. You know, yeah.
Is Wolf Kush real?
Yes. I know that.
Do you think that
what the fuck kind of question is that? You want to fucking die?
You're on this stream. You're on this stream, and you're gonna ask if Wolf Kush is real.
Are you serious right now?
I really hope you're not watching this still, because you really messed up.
You better seriously hope that that I can't find your real address, okay? Because I'm gonna.
Because we will find you.
Yeah.
We will get in a new Prius.
Yeah.
It will street race you, and this time we won't roll the car.
Mm-hmm. We will roll the car into your living room and
then onto you.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna drift you to death.
I hope you know that's true.
Do you ever start accidentally acting like Jace in real life? No, you fucking idiots. I got that question like 6 times though, but I'm gonna start saying yes now because I think that's funnier. How many games have you been gifted on Steam? I don't know, way too many. I don't even play games that much.
I know I got a game called Ghostmaster, and I think that was just like the best game ever.
Awesome.
Just played that game because we're like, what is this insane game? And we downloaded it and we played it. It is the worst video game. But if I was 12, I swear that would have been the best game ever. If you're 12 and you're watching this, get Ghostmaster. I'm pretty sure you'll like it.
How much of the Sims 3 games were planned, structured ahead of time? At the beginning, none. But as they went on, I began to put a little bit more thought into it. I think the final one where he like died or whatever on the island or something, that was deliberately planned and it was very obviously planned. But I think that was like that wasn't me planning it as much to be funny as much as Jace in character had planned it out because he it was sort of his way of incredibly narcissistically complaining about his problems to people by making all his problems into this overwrought anime show about like how everyone's mean to him or something. So that entire thing was just this ridiculous parable for how life is cruel to him, even though like he sort of caused all those problems for himself. So that's a really deep way of saying that most of them were sort of kind of fucking made up, on the spot.
So
because The Sims 3 is really unpredictable. I mean, most of those things kind of just happened, but that's why I liked the game because it did actually troll me. Like most of that shit did sort of happen on its own. And it was really funny.
When it came to the obsession with the toy cars, that would have taken a little while to explain because it all goes back to Tice's brother being hit by a cop car.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, it was just going to be because Tice was obsessive about holding on to crazy things like that.
Yeah.
Like half the things Tice owns are solely because his little brother, when he got run over, was obsessed with those because his little brother was like 6.
Mm-hmm.
So Tice was obsessed with Matchbox cars, and we're gonna have a video of me when we got the actor of just like rolling a Matchbox car along this like comatose person and just like talking and like whispering to them,
in their ear as he's making car noises like,
and then just covering them in like baseball cards, just like a completely neurotic psychopath.
Like they're building a shrine to someone they're gonna kill or something. Yeah, Tice is fun. Tice is a lot of fun. I think people are getting bored because people are leaving. I want to switch gears into something a little bit different here. And I think I want to reveal something that's actually very, I want to just sort of get into more serious territory now because we've sort of been making fun, making jokes about all this, but this has, there have been actual ramifications to this, and I want to sort of get into that. So, we can do that now. And then after that, I don't know, we'll play some games or something. Maybe we'll go in character or something. That would be funny. And just to, why not? And then, but first I want to give, I think it's maybe time that we have a special incoming announcement. I think we're getting a codec call right here. So let's, yes, that is a codec call. Oh, it's from Sam Hyde. Wow, that's weird. Wow, why would Sam...
Folks, this is Sam Hyde from MDE here, and I just wanted to make a little for Jan's live stream on Wednesday because we'll be out of the country at a conference in Israel. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. this whole thing was Jan's doing. It really wasn't an MDE ruse or setup. It was a character that he created, a little family of characters that he made, and I think he did a really outstanding job. If you knew what Jan was like in person, the characters are a total departure from what his actual personality is like. So it's just a really impressive thing to watch. I think my favorite clip is the one where he is reacting to seeing some guy's dick on the live stream. That's a really good performance, man. So Jan, bravo. Good job. Round of applause for Jan. Let's clap it up for him. As far as the recent developments and the whole blow up of the situation and the BuzzFeed article, we didn't have some sort of big reveal planned. This happened accidentally, so it's not like we didn't have some cool thing planned to for the final bit. So it's kind of a little bit of a fizzling anticlimactic thing, and we sort of had to respond to we had to respond within a few hours of it breaking down. And to me, it's a bittersweet situation because it was really fun to watch the character and try to believe that it was a real person. I think it was kind of like professional wrestling or something. I think I don't know. It's just really cool. I'm very, very impressed with what you did, man. And that's it. Jan, whatever sort of, I think Jan is launching or Jan, if you want to call him what I called him for the first 3 years of knowing him. If you follow what Jan's doing now, he's got some new website or some sort of new channel he's going to launch, and best of luck with that, and I'll be watching. And that's it. Yeah, we really weren't super involved with this project. I think we might have given Jan some advice 2 or 3 times. Jan occasionally writes stuff for us. He's got some stuff that's going into our book, but this was not an MDE trolling deal. But still pretty cool. Good job. All right. Peace. Goodbye.
And we're sort of back here. I just want to we're sort of back here, and I wanted to take a moment to be real with you guys, because I get it. We're all funny and everything. This is supposed to be funny. This is a joke, yada yada yada. But like Sam Hyde said, we sort of had to. This stuff has actually taken its toll on me as a person. As a sufferer of autism, and as a person who's trying to be morally right in the world, because I do think I do have some definite regrets with this, because I do think I took it too far, and this is sort of my time to, after all the funny jokes are done, and after all the interview is done, and after all that is done, I want to say the things that didn't go so good with this, maybe the regrets that I had, and the things that I wish I could have done differently and everything, and the stuff that I feel like I need to say and get off my chest because it's been eating away at me. So we can go into that now. And I know I didn't want to do that at first because I didn't want to make it all somber and depressing, but I feel like I need to get this off my chest because it's really been crazy lately. And we have been living in this whole thing of we just thought we'd get away with this forever, and that we just keep doing this forever and keep doing this whole thing. But as you know, we've there have been some things that have been over the line here and just not funny at all, and in fact the whole thing with Jamie Walton. I really want to apologize to Jamie Walton because she's an incredibly brave and upstanding woman. She's done great work with her charity. She's done really some great things, and I used foul language to her on Twitter, and that's something that you just can't do when you're someone who's doing good things for the world. And I think I tried to use her to get attention. I tried to use her to manipulate her into paying attention to me so that I would get views or something. And I think I maybe have a problem with that whole thing with attention seeking. And I'm saying this now because I think I need to, if that makes any sense. We did drop, we have done some things where we cyberbullied people in terms of leaving their docs and stuff, and it's not all fun and games, basically. I told myself throughout the entire thing that the ends justified the means, but we did, you know, you can't break an omelet without taking a few eggs, and we learned that the hard way, and we learned that crime doesn't pay.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just, you know, while you're in the middle of it, you think that, you know, it's all funny because you got a bunch of, you know, people on the internet, like, chuckling and all, but, like, you know, in the end, it wasn't actually right to, like, do what we did. I mean,
and I know, because I know it's supposed to be funny, and I know it's supposed to be irreverent, and I know it's supposed to be trolling, and I know everyone fucking expects me to be some kind of guy who can just shit on people, and it's gonna be a joke, and I know that, and I know that's what MD is known for, and I know that's what Sam High wants me to be, okay, but I can't always be that guy, all right, because I do have a fucking conscience underneath it all, all right.
I know.
Why don't? Can you just take the mic for a sec? Because I'm like I've been putting this off all stream saying this stuff, so it's sort of all coming out at once, you know, like
basically it's been pretty crazy with all like the stuff that's been happening since we started the whole Brianna Wu thing. I mean, Jan's been getting death threats. I've been getting death threats. It's not like it's anything like with you guys, when you guys were like, oh, we're gonna get you, like, you will 9/11, like, serious stuff. Somehow they got my address. I got a package in the mail, so I've given that to the police. But you know, since we were the ones that started this whole thing, it's not like police will listen to that. So now we got to deal with all that. And then there's a cabal of Call of Duty people. They're all coming off after Jan.
The whole Gamergate thing, I just want to say that we started the whole Brianna Wu thing, the street race, to just make fun of Gamergate. The entire thing was supposed to be basically making fun of Gamergate and making fun of these over-the-top macho, these armed, dangerous streamers from Gamergate, like King of Paul, and the rest of these extremely dangerous men who. And I think at some point we started to realize, like, these guys aren't just gamers. These guys are like ISIS. You know, you make fun of them, and it's not funny. It's not funny when you make fun of them because they hit back. All right, and like, I did do this as a thing to just sort of make fun of culture and everything, but I didn't realize that Gamergate got as heated as it did. I didn't realize that when I got into that web, that I was sort of stepping into the hornet's nest in a sense of. People really cared about that in a sense. Like, I mean, I could make fun of Mountain Dew or something, and no one cared about that, and that's whatever. But when I start making fun of Gamergate, then people start to care, and I realize that, and I do regret sending those death threats to Brianna Wu, and I do regret that video because it's a real person on the internet. You know, I mean, like if this was just some person on the internet I was like making jokes about or whatever, then it's fine. But this is a real person, and it's a real person who's done work like Jamie Walton. I really think Brianna Wu is I respect her more than I respect Jamie Walton, because Jamie Walton doesn't get threats every day. I mean, Brianna Wu, like, I think like the rest of you guys, I mean, I read the Brianna Wu thread on the Kiwi Farms. I know that she's, you know, she used to be a man and she's a transgender, but even though, you know, and I know that she made this game called Revolution 60 and everything. I know all that, and I know that she gets Patreon money or whatever, but like, at the end of the day, she's a real person, and it isn't funny to get threats. I'm sorry, it's just not funny. Threats aren't funny, you know. And this whole thing, I didn't realize it until I was on the other end of it. I got threats as Jace, but I never had to deal with threats as Jan Rankowski, because now people know my phone number, they know my address, they know where I live and everything. I mean, Sam Hyde has been targeted for this too, like, because we sort of just stepped into this, and I guess this is me trying to just say that I'm sorry if I took it too far, because I never meant to. You know, I just want to fucking be funny, man. I just want to be funny. I just want to have people like me, man.
Come on.
Is that? And just stop it. Just stop. I don't fucking. And this whole thing with Brianna Wu, like, I didn't realize what that meant. I didn't realize that it's not actually, when you get threats, You know, it's not cool. When I sent her that thread, it was supposed to be a joke. But now that I didn't think how it was to be on the receiving end of that. And now I've learned my lesson, and I'm changing my ways now because I know that. All right. And I'm starting to realize that over time, you know, it's when the shoe's on the other foot. Maybe it's not so funny after all. Maybe it's not. Do you want to talk about your experience with this, or do you? I know you said you didn't want to talk about a lot of stuff because you were afraid for his family's been getting some messages. I don't even know how they found it, but Sam Hyde, he's had people come to his door and stuff. Like, you know, these Gamergate people and these Call of Duty streamers are after us now, and it's. I didn't understand before, Brianna, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't. And Ruben, you know, he may have been like some funny autist or something, but he was like, you know, I didn't want his life to get destroyed. I didn't want him to get doxxed or anything, you know, like I don't want anyone to get doxxed, even if they're an autist. I mean, it's just, I don't want people to fuck with his private life, you know, it's not funny. It's not funny when it gets into the real world and people are actually in danger. And you'll see, can you get that newspaper article? I think I've seen it here. You'll see, and this is exactly what I said, you know. And, I mean, I told the full story, and they said, I'm a prominent figure in the Gamergate online gaming controversy. Publicly revealed his identity this week. You'll see in that BuzzFeed article and everything, it's gotten too real. And I didn't know what it really meant to be on the other end of those threats. I mean, and like, a lot of people are asking, like, how I can make fun of that stuff. The whole thing I said about trannies and gays and everything or whatever, that was like, the way I derogatorily used the word tranny is that's sort of a way of making fun of this chauvinist culture of gaming that we're in. Because I am actually a feminist in real life. I mean, I think a lot of people don't know that because people don't think if you can be funny, then you can respect the global injustice that women have to go through on a daily basis. I mean, if you don't think it's real, type in the word wage gap into your computer, and you know, you can't tell me that's not real. Come on. I mean, these are human beings here, and it's not. Like, I know this sucks. I know you guys don't want to see this. You guys don't want to see someone being not funny. And I know this isn't funny, but this is fucking real, and it's scary, and it's sad, and it's made me afraid, okay? And I need to say that because I need to cop to what I did and the fact that it was too far, all right? And I didn't realize how brave that person it takes to deal with these threats on a daily basis. The threats that I've been getting because Gamergate found that I was making fun of them. And Gamergate has teamed up with the Call of Duty community and the Minecraft community and facepunch.org, and they've sent me threats, and they found out my docs. And I've tried to get swatted before because of this, and it's really not, it's not cool. The Call of Duty streamers, the coalition of Call of Duty streamers, which I will not name, that may or may not include Rings of Redemption, launched a DDoS attack against the Quickie forums not that long ago. And it takes a lot of bravery to stand up to this and say this, but it takes even more bravery to keep doing what you do. And I don't think I can do what I do anymore. I think Brianna can, and I think Anita can, because they're braver than I am. Brianna, she's more of a man than me. She's a braver person than me. I'm sorry. And it took me a while to realize that. But and it's when the shoe's on the other foot, it's not. It gave me some insight, you know, and my opinion on it has totally changed now that I see that these threats weren't just smoke and mirrors. Brianna Wu, if you're watching this, God, I don't even know what I would say to her. She's the bravest man I've ever met. I mean, what do I say? It just takes such bravery. And that's why I think I do have to stop this. I think this has gone too far, and we've talked, you know, how can we continue this, keep doing this, but
after this is not much that we can do.
In terms of comedy, no. I think from now on, I have talked to police, and there's currently a federal investigation going on the coalition of Reddit Chan Call of Duty streamers who are attempting to swat me. And right now, we're actually going to change the channel, and we're going to try to do some good work in the world.
We're going to try and really help get some legislature.
I'm sorry! I'm fucking sorry! Just leave me alone! Just leave me alone! I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be a Gamergate vigilante anymore. I don't want to be a Gamergate figurehead anymore.
Well, you'll hear more about what we're planning on doing in the upcoming few.
Parkour Dude is done. We're gonna stop it now. I'm gonna be making videos about different stuff. I'm gonna be making I would just encourage anyone out there who's still seeing this to donate to Brianna Wu's Patreon account. You can find it. I'll put the link up right here. Please donate to her Patreon account. And I want everyone to know that my videos in the future aren't going to be comedy or satire anymore. It's not. I'm sorry. It's going to be something different. Instead, I'm going to be making videos about feminism and why I need feminism. Because as a male, as a white male, as a privileged white male, I don't understand this stuff. I'm sorry. I don't understand what this fucking means, all right? And it took me this long to find that out because no one's telling people about this. This is her Patreon. Please donate. I'm serious. Donate to, like, I want you to donate. She doesn't have enough money.
She needs a lot more.
She needs so much more money. She needs so much more money, guys.
She needs a lot of money to keep doing what she does for us.
There's so much money that she needs.
And you can give it to her.
You can give her the money that she needs.
Please.
The money.
Give us some money.
There's money involved in her. Her life has money in it. I'm really sorry, but we're going to be doing feminist videos talking about the patriarchy from now on. We're not going to be doing any more Parkour Dude stuff. And I'm gonna go and apologize to the town of North Brookfield in person and for everything that I did. And that's it. It's over, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta walk out. I'm gonna do one last mic. That's it. I'm walking out. I'm flipping the table. It's over. I'm sorry. This is it. This is the credits roll. Goodbye. I hope you're happy, Gamergate. I hope you're happy, Call of Duty and Reddit Chan and Twitter Chan and 85 Chan and 603 Chan. I'm so happy.